All right, here it. All right, let's see if it's working. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Here we go. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this, but here we go. So I'm gonna give this a minute or so. Yeah, you're seeing that right. What the heck was this? Oh, weird notification. So I'm not sure who's here. I'll give it a minute. Oh, hello, yeah. Yo, what's up? I'm just gonna probably keep the ball rolling. GSN, I'm trying to remember who you are. I think you're in Tasca. Yeah, should be an interesting night. This wasn't my initial plan. It was gonna be NR, then it was gonna be Razor Rods, and I thought, you know what? Let me just try something I've been holding off for the longest time. Check out my older stop motion. This is 2020. I might as well start explaining. So yeah, so this was. Wait, let me see a date on this. Yeah, so literally right. Wow, in the middle of the pandemic. This is like, I think this is like a few weeks after NASCAR came back, returned from pandemic. I'm gonna explain. Yeah, it looks garbage, and it's because I'm gonna. How long have you been doing stop motion? Okay, I'll explain that. So I've been doing stop motion. I'll explain it. So if you know what a 3DS is, Nintendo 3DS, on that you could do stop motion on there. It was very simplistic though. That was the only way I did stop motion and okay, I'll put it like this. Basically, before any stop motion, I was spoiled this. Any stop motion, or pretty much most stop motion I did before 2020, I was pretty much lost. In fact, this isn't even my first attempt. This is not even my first attempt at doing, like trying to put doing a stop motion series and putting it on the channel. Now I'm gonna make a separate video. I'm not sure if that'll be a live stream. Maybe that's edited. Actually, it might be a live stream. At some point, I'll make another live stream. I don't know when. Basically, going through all my diecasts because I have enough to do a decently sized series. And by 2020, well, that was the case, and I started. Now, something I need to explain here is that I had a phone. I had my phone recording. I had it on like a tripod or on something, and it's just recording whatever video on the 3DS, and that's why it looks garbage. I'm not gonna have sound on. I think my voice was in by this point. I was 16, but like that, and I can't actually. Let me see how to. I gotta put my earphones in. I'm gonna plug my earphones to the mic. Gotta see how the sound is compared to my. Shoot, where is it? Here it is. I don't know. Okay, I can't hear it. Can you hear? Can you guys hear anything the video's saying? Gosh darn it! Where? No? Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. I think that's what. Maybe that does it. Tell me if that works. Oh, tell me if that worked. Give it a minute to sink in, since because it's not like it should have. I 1 day late for Tasca signups. Um. Oh, I forgot the deadline was basically till. I'm still open to it. I just thought, because thing is, I thought by now I would have at least been halfway through the season. Like, I'm still open to it. Like, I'm always kind of open to it. It's just like I sort of set that as like a date to like I don't know. I always set a date, but it's never really like a proper deadline because I always kind of have it open. People are free. Yeah, a little. Okay. I don't really want to hear. I don't want to hear myself in 2020, anyways. I don't know. But yeah, it's garbage because yeah, I'm just recording whatever's going. I'm just having my phone recording the 3DS, so it just looks bad. I'll full screen. Ooh, yeah, I'll full screen it. You can't even see what's going on. By the way, there's about 20 cars. About 20 cars. Josh Lee car rip. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure you noticed it. I have to mention this. I got like five. My parents got me five COT cars in 2011, and I actually for the longest time I had seven COTs. I think I still have all seven, but only one of them was not like did not have white output on it, and it's because I watched the Aflac Cup Series a lot. And the Aflac Cup Series, if you hadn't watched them, he made a lot of his own custom cars with his custom drivers. That was fast. Martin Truex Jr. You know what? You might as well watch the. I might as well show you guys the whole season. I'm not gonna spoil what happens. Adios. I don't remember. What the what? Oh, I don't think Harvick would do that. I don't know. He's just beefing post race. That final lap replay looks kind of awful. I've always liked my burnouts, even the sloppy looking ones. And I'm gonna have to give as this goes on. I'm gonna have to give context for some of this stuff. I may add custom drivers to oh that would be awesome to see. Burnout was clean. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you think so because man, a lot of the older ones are wacky. That's a weird way. What the 27 cars? I gotta run it back. Wait a minute. That's how he dished out points? Huh. Actually, it's not. Okay, that's not abnormal. By the way, oh my gosh. I was terrible. This comes into play later. At some point, I got lazy with just putting the standings on like over like a picture or whatever. So I started to do like I just typed the point standings on like notepad on my phone and screenshot it. But since I was garbage at cropping stuff at the time. I accidentally zoomed in on some of it, so you wouldn't be able to see the entire point standings on some of them. In Tasca signups, it says up to 3 full-time drivers. Can I make a part-time? Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Even for season 3, I'm still gonna have even for season 3, I'm still thinking of having like whatever current part-time guys switch over to season 3. But that depends on the numbers. Like when it comes to this, and I did this for a season 2 signups as well. Basically for season 2 signups when new people came along, I basically said where I think I said in the video too, like all the part-time numbers all the full-time numbers were taken unless those full-time guys switched numbers. Which Colin Cropley switched to 16, which meant that when Hunter wanted to go to 15, it was open. Something like that. Let's switch over to race 2. The thumbnails didn't look awful because those are just pictures from my phone. But the video itself, like I know for like the first 8 races, it's just my phone recording whatever stop motion I did on 3DS. And it looks dumb, but I'm gonna try anyway. It's fun. I'm gonna have to give some context to the fantasy drivers because I put quite a few to fill out the field. And by the way, if you saw the Daniel Suarez 19 there, that actually isn't Suarez. That's just Carl Edwards. But I guess I just wanted to put a few young guys. That's a fantasy guy. That's a part of my That 37 is a part of my team because I think I put myself in. Was that number 0? Actually, I'll explain it after. There's quite a few. I came up. Yeah, I just made a random AJ Allmendinger 49 because I felt like making a number 49 Dodge. So there you go. A couple of them are just Hot Wheels cars, like that Dodge, the Dodge Charger there. So if you're followed point standings, Martin Truex Jr. won the first race. Let's see how he does this time. Matt Kenseth and Jeff Gordon. Yeah, this was a mix. It's such a funny mix of cars. Because it happened over the years. Like, it got like 8 or so at a certain store at a given year. So, like, that's why the lineups look funky in a way. Here we go. Birchall, which I think, well, I mean, Birchall is a thing currently. It doesn't look like this. I don't know what happened to, oh my gosh, they're already crashing. I want that 17 car, but yeah. I remember, and the funny thing is, maybe it's it's probably my OCD, ADHD. I think I said that like yesterday. I have one or the other, where I tend to hyperfixate on certain people and certain drivers at certain times. And in 2017, the driver of the year was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for me. For some reason, I was into Ricky Stenhouse and what he was doing. I guess because he was winning in 2017. So I'm like, oh, Ricky Stenhouse is the guy. Little did I know. How much? Oh, how much? Well, the thing is, I couldn't gauge that for you because in Canada, diecast just tends to cost more. And I got it in 2017, 2018. So I don't know. Gen 6 diecast at this point shouldn't cost that much. But you never know. It depends on where you look. I wish I could gauge the number, but I don't have the answer. And oh man, it looks worse when it's at it. It looks worse when everything's darker. That's my room light. Yeah, that's my room light. This is awful. That's my bedroom light. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's garbage. I still sound so confused in my commentary here, so some things never change, I guess. I might have to run this back. I might have to do this again. Oh man, I just might. This is rough to sit through. The custom driver won. Wow. A biggest mover? Why? I don't know why I cared about biggest mover, but okay. Oh my gosh, this is. I'm gonna maybe. Yeah, I don't. Ooh, wait. Maybe it's a stream. Maybe it's a live stream. Maybe I have to bring up the desktop volume. Maybe that's the problem. Audio. Okay. Maybe you can hear it now. I had to bring up the desktop audio on the stream itself. Because I think that's what I did wrong. Not sure if it worked. Not sure if it worked, but I'll just have to see. I'll just have to wait and see. Now that I listen, I can barely hear commentary, but not much. Okay, I brought it up. I brought it up a bit more because I adjusted the audio on the stream on OBS. Okay. I had to adjust it on OBS because I turned it up everywhere else. Yeah, I turned it up everywhere else, but I didn't like. Yeah, I turned it up everywhere else, but I forgot to turn it up on the OBS. I turned it down a lot. Bring back Robbie Sergon for one race for the hell of it. Oh, I probably should. Because I'm thinking of bringing back. Doing like stop motion with the diecast again, because it's been a while. And Battle Creek, I think this is just Phoenix. With some dumb Need for Speed stuff on there. I forgot I did this. I'm full screen this. No, wait. I gotta run it back. I'm full screen this. I love this. Okay, I miss doing this. It's just the cars of the grandstands. Oh my god, I love that. I love that I did that. That's a nice touch. Oh, I love that touch. By the way, oh my, you see that old Pontiac there, that Kool-Aid Pontiac? To explain that Kool-Aid Pontiac, it was basically I think because I got it from a flea market on one of my trips to Ontario. I got it from a flea market. Oh wait, I see the same 8 open wheel Hot Wheel and turn for it. Oh yeah, I got a few of them. I think I got a few. IndyCar like Hot Wheels thing because I think I had an idea to maybe do. Oh, 8 open wheel. Bad to the blade. Okay, sorry. The Hot Wheels, the custom Hot Wheels. I thought you meant IndyCar. Whoops. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, Bad to the Blade. That was the name. I think I got that from a 3-pack too. So let me see. Okay, at least the starting grid's cleaner. I think I did everything on 3DS on the first 2 races. Bear in mind, the stop motion stuff's still gonna look sloppy. It's still gonna look terrible. But at least at this point, I learned to like just record on my phone to take pictures, whatever. I still don't know how to crop and everything, so some pictures just look stupid, as you can tell. Austin Dillon. I gotta mention this right now. I can't find the Austin Dillon one. Even though I knew where it was at some point, but I forgot. And I got that Austin Dillon in a 3-pack. It was a RCR 3-pack. So him, Paul Menard, and Ryan Newman. It was a good deal. Kyle Larson, DC Solar. I hate that paint scheme. Gosh darn it. I put Derek Cope in the 50 because I think I just wanted Derek Cope in the series for no reason. And I had Jeff Gordon. I was not a fan of that silver Jeff Gordon car, that last ride car. I wasn't a fan of it at the time, but I started to get the appeal now. And I put Reed Sorensen in that dumb other whiteout car. Oh, snap! Another thing I gotta mention. Some cars did not start the season. So Bubba Wallace was not there at the start, and it's because the first 2 races I made, the first 2 3DS stop motions I did, I don't think I had Bubba Wallace at the time. I remember the first 2 I kind of just did on a whim, and then around 2020, I'm like, you know what? Let me just do a full thing, but let me build it off these 2 stop motions I did at random. And Derek Cope is already wiped out. There's like no explanation. Was it Casey Kane that wrecked him? What's going on? Did Casey Kane wreck him? I'm missing context. What the heck? That Hot Wheels car is cool though, the one that could just hold cars like that. And I like how the Gen 6 is actually like, it seems to be like a same size as a Hot Wheels car. Because the CLTs, for some reason, they're kind of wider, so they wouldn't fit on Hot Wheels tracks. But the Gen 6 could. So if you want to, you could sling these cars around a Hot Wheels track. And they're not that low to the ground either, so maybe they could do loops. And my goodness, these tracks, man, these tracks never got bigger. My goodness. Let me see if I missed a comment. No, I didn't. Oh. Oh, 2 to go, alright. I did not do that. I did not skip that many laps. Paul Menard is the leader on the final lap. Does he win? Wait, whoa! Jimmy Johnson got wiped out. Poor Jimmy. Gosh darn it. Why did I do Jimmy dirty like that? And this is 2020. This is around the time Jimmy Johnson was starting to suck. Oh man. I don't know if I knew what I was doing. I don't know if I knew what I was doing. I feel bad now. What was I thinking? Oh, and then I tried to do this Aflac Cup Series style with point standings, like just putting it like that, which I always found to be a cool style. But yeah, oh yeah, Paul Menard, yeah, win is crazy. I mean, he does have one Cup Series win, but think about Paul Menard, and even when Paul Menard won in the Busch Series race, like all of Paul Menard's wins were never. It was always so casual. Like it was never really a challenge. Just like he so happens to be up front, no one could challenge him. That's why Paul Menard is considered one of the most mid drivers of all time. I think I have 12 Stones playing in the background. Well, I'm not monetized anyway, but my goodness, I loved 12 Stones. I think this is Anthem of the Underdog. This song was in NASCAR 2011, the video game, or NASCAR game 2011, however you want to put it. Kyle Larson is third in points, which, by the way, me, and maybe it's just me being oblivious or just me not wanting to just cut him out at this point in the season, but I'm going to, Kyle Larson, let me run it back. Where's Larson? There he is. So here he is, third in points. He's doing a good job. The upload date, June 7th. So by this point, Larson's suspended. And yeah, Anthem for the Underdog, I was right. I love putting 12 Stones over these videos. Yeah, so Larson was suspended at this point, and I was stubborn. NASCAR 2011 the game. I played that this morning. Just watched some videos about it. Yeah, I remember as a kid watching videos about it back when it came out. I loved it. My parents got me the game. I played the heck out of that game. I played the heck out of a lot of racing games until before my PS3 gave up on it. And actually I still have the PS3. I just need to find the right parts to fix it. Because I know how to tinker around with certain things. And yep, there's Daniel Suarez. That's just, you can see it on the banner. It's just Carl Edwards. And I don't know what I did with this car, but this is the worst whiteout car amongst the whiteout cars I have. Kevin Harvick. Oh, some car's gonna come into play in a bit. I don't remember. I'll just say things as the races go. Yeah, I have Wii version. Oh no. Oh gosh, if it's anything like Michael Mrutz's playthrough, I feel bad for you. Oh my gosh. I remember that. That was or like the Michael Mrutz gameplay of that. That was rough. Ryan Newman. Wait, what? Newman's 26 in points. It's not that bad. Okay, I guess Mrutz got a bad I guess he got a bad copy. I don't know, maybe it depends on what he's using. Sometimes it just depends on what you use. Though I think I don't remember if he used an actual Wii. I'll have to look back on that. Some people use emulators, but I don't know if Marus is the guy to do that. I don't know. Well, my first career race at Pocono. Nice. For me, I think it was Charlotte, because for whatever reason, Charlotte's one of my best tracks in whatever NASCAR game I have, which I only had 3 NASCAR games growing up. It was NASCAR 08, NASCAR 2011, and NASCAR 15, which was oddly cheap when it first came out. I think it had to do with it just being NASCAR 14. I don't know. Danica Patrick's 21st. That's pretty much where she is anyway. This is such a weird lopsided point standings. 21st. Bowyer 24th, which, well, in 2012 he was not that bad. Derek Cove. I got this from a flea market. I don't even know who drove that. I think, this is just a 50th anniversary diecast. Yeah, Pocono's my track, and AI kind of sucks there. Yeah. It's weird how AI are on certain tracks. And just think about it, NASCAR. I wonder what it was like for NASCAR, or NASCAR gamers who play NASCAR 2013, because apparently the AI was ridiculously aggressive. J.J. Elliott in his Kool-Aid car for no reason. This predates J.J. Elliott in NASCAR, period. So I don't know why he did that. Oh, you know what? I think it's because J.J. Elliott was driving for Rick Ware Racing in 2020. And because the Kool-Aid car was 51, I'm like, okay, I'll just plop J.J. Elliott in here. I've always had this weird following for J.J. Elliott. I don't know. I always knew Elliott kind of just sucks, but I always put him in everything. And Truex having a bad day, and they cut him down to 9th in the standings. And by the way, I have a playoff system, but I'll explain it later. This is the first iteration for anyone who's been watching the Tasca Super Series in Season 1. The first iteration of the Montreal West Speedway. The very first version of this track. I love this version. I don't know why I love the stands I have with the Hot Wheels cars. Oh my gosh. By the way, all these Hot Wheels cars you see in the infield, I have, or even in the grandstands there, I think I pretty much still have all of them. It's just that they're all scattered. I don't see much of it now. So basically, a lot of it's collecting dust. I really need to do something about that. Because my goodness, because in 2020, it's like, especially when I was still in school. But because it was the pandemic, it's like, what else are you gonna do, you know? So I started playing around with the cars a lot more now. At this point, messing around with what I could do. Brad Keselowski, that Alliance car. I swear I only got the Alliance car. I like the Alliance car, but I swear I would have gotten the Miller Lite one. The only reason I didn't get the Miller Lite is because the diecast with the beer sponsor, are put on these stands or whatever. Like these screws that don't really have, they're not proper screws. It's like the one you'd see on regular diecast. I finally finished my task assignment. Oh snap! I gotta check it out. Okay, I need to check it out because I get notifications on my phone every time, so I gotta see it. Oh, there you go. Okay, that Jimmy Johnson one. Okay, so this is where I gotta mention. I'm gonna mention this right now. So, what happened is that by this point, I don't know when I got it, but I found. Because the thing is, I gotta mention this right now. I've been getting the diecast whenever my family took trips to Ontario. Or at least that's how it was for late 2010s. Whenever we took trips to Ontario, we'd find time to go to this physical NASCAR shop that was in Bowmanville, which Bowmanville is where Canadian Tire Motorsports Park is, where Truck Series used to run. Or I think Bowmanville or Whitby, I don't know, they're really close. The point is they're really close. And essentially, it was no longer physical, now it's just online. And I found another site, which is in Canada, and it helps with delivery, because my goodness, delivery charge was a pain. And I just get 8 or 9 diecasts at a time. I did this even back when I went to the physical shop. And in 2020, I managed to get 8 more diecasts as this season was progressing. I don't remember all of it off the top of my head, but I think either this Jimmy Johnson was one of them, or I'm thinking of something else. I just know that I got quite a few Camaros in the 8 new diecasts. I think I got this around the same time as Bubba Wallace, which is 2018. You in Canada, since you mentioned that, and you made Canada Series race. If I made a Canada, I'll try and interpret it in different ways, but I'll presume you're asking if I made a Canada Series race. I never made it to a NASCAR race ever. The only motorsport race I ever attended, I'll keep this playing for the sake of background noise. The only motorsport event I ever attended was the Monster Spectacular, which is a monster truck show that runs exclusively in Canada, which has some of the best independent monster truck teams in America competing in Montreal's Olympic Stadium, because Montreal used to hold the Olympics back in '76, and the stadium's still there, and is used for certain events. Yeah, I've loved watching the Canada Series since 2015. I follow a lot of the drivers and teams when I could. Heck, a lot of Canada Series drivers used to run a NASCAR, even IndyCar, or back when it was called Champ Car. I think this was the only road course I had on the schedule for this. I'm talking about this. Okay, so, oh my gosh, that stack up looks. Oh no, I flipped Kenseth over. Oh my gosh, rip Kenseth. Oh no, red flag at lap 2. I flipped Kenseth over. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I don't know. Why did I do that to Kenseth? That's messed up on my end. Oh man, poor Matt. And I was a Matt Kenseth fan too, by the way. I loved Matt Kenseth. Not as much as Eric Estep does, but I love Matt Kenseth. And then I did this to him. Oh my gosh. Because me, like, my biased, man. Again, I won't spoil the season as it. I'll just watch it. Did I just crash everyone on a restart Sonoma style? Because I know that happened Sonoma in 2010. There was a stack up on a restart. Which, to be fair, that's basically a Sonoma, like, front stretch. Stenhouse did not get going, and it stacked everyone up. And it got wiped out. Like, Sorensen just hammered into him in that garbage 57. I think Casey Kane and Martin Truex are back there, so they stopped at the... You have one road course. But I plan on making a stop motion with zero 4-turn tracks. Pocono and road courses. Hey, you know, you go ahead, you know? Like, to be fair, I don't think, to be fair... Wait, because you're... If I think... I forgot what your driver is. I know you're in Season 2 of Tasca Super Series. I think... What, Germany? Like, I don't know if the Euro Series has any ovals. But you know what? That's a unique approach, because... You know, I never get tired of ovals, but it's nice to see some, like, road courses in stop motion. I remember, I gotta mention this about Eric Estep and, you know, Double E Cup Series. I remember I was hyped watching Season 1. I'm like, wait, there's a road course stop motion? And, I mean, it still holds up today, but as a kid, I overhyped this. I overhyped his Watkins Glen stop motion in my brain. And yeah, another custom drive. So we two out of 4 when it comes to custom drivers just winning races. Yeah, made Glenn paying it probably Monday. Yeah, I was about to say, if we're gonna have like stop motion as just road course, you gotta at least have the Glenn in there. Sonoma is, oh boy. I wonder if you're doing Sonoma. And this one, I think I got this one in a Hot Wheels 3-pack as well. BRB, gotcha. Yeah, some guy's been in and out in the stream, but hey. Good to know you guys are interested in this, having a laugh. Oh, is that my first time using McMurray's McDonald scheme? I don't know. I have two McMurray schemes. Michael McDowell, I love that Michael McDowell scheme. Which, as you can tell, it's a fusion. So it feels weird. I don't have any Mustangs at this point, actually. So pretty much all the Fords are fusions. AJ Allmendinger driving for Briggs Motorsports. Just a custom team I came up with. So AJ is a teammate to the number 6 car of Robbie Sergon. And there I am, and I gotta mention something about this car right quick, because this is me, as you can tell. When I initially came up with this custom, it wasn't meant to be like myself in a car. It was just some other random custom guy that I came up with in like NASCAR 15, which I don't know if I can find it much gameplay of me playing NASCAR 15 on the channel, but I could try. But I just had to mention that right quick. I want to know what the point standings are as this scrolls by. Where am I in the standings? I'm 10th in points, so I'm giving myself quite the stats. Jeff Gordon's 22nd. He's having a rough time. Cope's 29th, but this is only his second start. Who won? James Rimmel, another custom guy. He's up to 2nd in points. Who's the points leader? I just have to wait for it to scroll by. No, I didn't miss it. By the way, I did not put the chapters there. It kind of just did it on its own. In fact, I don't think chaptering videos was a thing but in 2020, so I don't know what happened here. Truex is up to 8th in points. He gained a spot. Props to MTJ. Okay, GSN said he signed up. I don't know. I think my internet's slightly slow, at least on my phone. I'm checking my phone. Johnson's 16th in points, so he's doing better than Jeff. Chapters. It is a setting. Yeah, I know it's a setting. I just don't know why. I didn't really. I don't remember turning it on. And for some reason, it just chapter the results slash point standings for whatever reason. But wait. Paul Menard's the points leader? What the what? Despite finishing 20, what kind of points lead does he have over everybody? By the way, my custom driver James Rimmel won the race, so he's 2 points below Paul Menard. What kind of points lead does Paul Menard have over everyone? He finished 22nd and is still the points leader. Dude, I was given... Was I a Paul Menard stand in 2020? What am I doing here? Hamlin's 4th at least, so I got something right. This is so out of whack. Boyer's 28th, which even in Boyer's worst year when he drove when Boyer drove for H. Scott Motorsports for 1 year, he was not even that bad. So man, I used the wrong shade of green for that for Kyle Busch there. I think, by the way, I don't know if I said it, I think I hospitalized Matt Kenseth in that flip that just happened on lap 2. Yeah, planning Glen, Coda, Sonoma, maybe Chicago. Chicago might be harder, to be fair, because if it's Chicago street course, or at least, like, if you're one for detail, which I kind of am, I think that's why I never thought of doing a street course. I don't really have the space or really the resources to put a whole bunch of stuff in the background, put trees and all that extra stuff. I don't know. Me being a perfectionist is what really holds me back with a lot of stuff. And that's why I haven't done a lot more with my content. You mentioned I signed up for Tasca Season 2, but my brain can't remember, so I'm... Yeah, I think you're the 97. You're like the Ally 97. If you're, I think... Or at least I think, unless I might be mixing you up with someone else. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I didn't even have to scroll down. I can let it autoplay. There's no ads to get in the way. They did not get enough views at the time. Heck, even to this day, only 18 views. Jeez. But then again, my channel was still like it was. I don't even think my channel didn't even have 100 subscribers at this point. I'm trying. What song? Wait, whoa. What is that song? Okay, so it's still 12. Ally, most likely me. Good check. Yeah, Daytona, nice cars. Oh yeah, we're Daytona, race 5. We're already race 5. Good lord. And by the way, I had this Jeff Gordon. Yeah. Thing is, I didn't even get this one intentionally. I remember these two, the Dale Jr. Batman car and that Jeff Gordon car. It was back when my parents first discovered the physical NASCAR shop in Ontario. And they got me like 7, 8 die-casts for my birthday back in 2016. And they got me the Dale Jr. Batman car and Jeff Gordon Last Ride car. I don't think I would have gotten that Jeff Gordon car willingly. I wasn't into getting the playoff banner cars. In my stop motion, I might also do Daytona RC. Oh, that would be interesting. That would be really interesting. Kurt Busch, I might have gotten in a... Was that in a 2-pack? I don't remember. But that Austin Dillon car, I need to find it. I need to find that Austin Dillon car before I do that. Before I think of doing the die-cast. An actual, like, stop motion with actual die-cast again. I don't know where it's misplaced. I know it's still in the house. Hamlin's 4th in the standings coming into this race. Ryan Blaney, that Ryan Blaney car that Eric Estep absolutely hates. 32 car. We're up to 32. The season started with like 23. Now we're up to 32. What the what? Oh my gosh, I am not a fan of plate races I did back then. Because I had to start finish line like closest to the wall, and it's like, my goodness. Because backstretch, you like a good backstretch shot. Misplaced with Jeff Gordon card I saw. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that could just happen sometimes. Go, Gordon. Yeah. Oh, gosh, you gotta be kidding me. No. No, what was I doing? Why did I blow the load so quickly? Like, it's like you could expect, plate tracks to be this disastrous. Why was I doing this so soon? I don't think I checked the replay again. Let's see it. Oh, Johnson cleared himself and that sent Newman around, and that sent. How does that? Wait a minute. Johnson gets down. So he had Johnson go down in Newman, and Newman starts to roll Chris Buescher style. Literally as he wipes out Jeff Gordon. What was I doing? It's not that it wouldn't be realistic, but usually when a car gets hit like that and starts to roll over, it wouldn't tag another car with him. Yeah, it was me in Season 2, Tasca. Yeah. I got it mixed up for a second, too. Already almost 11 p.m., but yeah. Who was upside down? That's Ryan. That is Ryan Newman. I don't know why I flipped him around a lot, but I am a moron. I don't even think he's hospitalized the same way Matt Kenseth is. Assuming Matt Kenseth's not in this race. And oh my gosh. So I actually managed to get separate packs going in the race. I actually started to get like an actual like green flag stint going on. Only for the guys in the back to... Dude, J.J. Yeley cleared himself in front of Hamlin. And slides down the track. And at the time, I did not know how to... I didn't know how to, like, just plop grass onto the desk or whatever. So you just have tape there so you know, hey, that's the start-finish line. But I swear, when you think about it, this might be Daytona in, like, the next few years, since NASCAR just seems to love removing grass anyway. Final lap, Bubba Wallace. Can he maintain his lead? This is before Bubba Wallace won any races, by the way, in the Cup Series. Oh, James Rimmel's the leader right now. He got the lead from Bubba. Oh, but he lost it. The 9 goes around. Did he flip over? No, he did. Oh, no. No. 2 more cars flipped. Oh, my gosh. No. What was I doing? Why was I doing multiple flips in a race? This isn't the Gen 7. Oh, but then again, the Gen 6 did that in the 2016 Spring Talladega race, but still, that was a rare oddity. I don't know why. I think there was 2 flips in that one. I can't tell. James is still upside down. Not the point. I almost said the points. He's not the points, so he's second in points to Paul Menard. Surgon of all people is hurt? What am I doing? What the what? What happened? How did the 37 flipped over? I like how the 6 car is the one that's hurt, even though he's the one. The 6. Wait. Okay, I see what I did. I see what I did amongst the smoke. Watch the 6 car. So the 6 car smashes into the 37, who's still sideways. He hits him. He gets turned by Blaney at the same time, and Surgon slides all. Oh, so he's in. Yeah, it's a lot going on at once. I could barely follow. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to the 6 and why he's supposedly unresponsive, according to 16-year-old me. So the 6 hits the sideways car, and then gets hit by Blaney at the same time. The 6 slides up. So basically, he's still going at high speed. Slides all the way up into the outside wall. That's why he's hurt. Because that high impact. So I got another side of it. Yeah, Surgon goes up and jeez. Which, by the way, I think I used my sister's 3DS for this. That's why you get another angles. Remember, these earlier ones, I'm just recording wherever stop motion I did on my 3DS. So I think the way I got a second angle is just my sister's 3DS, which at that point, like, she stopped using. So I'm like, you know what, let me try to get 2 different angles of this crash. But I wasn't good at really doing it consistently, so I guess the second angle has a few frames missing. Yep, oh my gosh, he's hurt. Man, I like how amongst all this chaos, I actually remember this. I'll spoil this bit. amongst all of this chaos, all of this here, this the driver of the 6 car is hospitalized. He's the one that's hurt, and he's gonna miss the next couple races. Of all people, the 6 car gets hurt out of all this. The 2 guys that flipped, and it's not even that it's not just that the 2 cars flipped. It's the fact that the 2 cars flipped and then they got hit by other cars. But the 6 car is the one that got hospitalized. That's baffling to me. And Bubba Wallace is your winner, which I think this is just Bubba Wallace bias. Like, he wasn't terrible in 20. He wasn't that garbage in 2020, but like, he was still not quite there with the plate tracks yet. Oh, this is the results, not the points. Yeah, so I started using Notepad. But at some point, I started to get sloppy with the cropping. I got it right here. Not only that, I was too dumb to just put a black background there because the. My friend does stop motion. Oh, nice. Yeah, because that could be really fun. So, okay, Kyle Larson's a point slayer. Uh-oh, wait, is the new car in? I don't know if I put the new car. For whoever doesn't know, like, about 5-10 minutes ago, I explained how I got, like, 8 new die casts in 2020, and I plopped them in mid-season. I don't know if I did that yet. Larson's your point slayer. That orange number 9 car that flipped over is still second in points amongst all of that chaos. But then again, they crashed the line. Michael McDowell 4th. This is before he even won the Daytona 500. So my Michael McDowell bias is in effect right now. Kurt Busch 3rd. Truex 5th. Sergon is 6th, though he's going to be further back in the standings. But guys, I'm going to have to explain the playoff system. I'm going to explain the playoff system in a minute. Because this was unique. Because at the time, even in 2020, I started to hate the playoffs more. The way it worked. And look at me. I'm in 8th. For some reason, I thought I was a lot worse. But I guess I just had myself. It's not like I was trying to have myself do good. I guess I was just paying attention to everyone else's failures. Dale Jr. is 9th for all you Junebug fans. Bubba Wallace up to 13th. Stenhouse 16th. Danica Patrick 20th. Reed Sorensen 29th. That fits. Keselowski 21st. Johnson 21st. 22nd. Tony Stewart. For anyone who knows that Tony Stewart, for any of you guys who saw Eric Estep's live stream a few years back where he just reacted to his own stop motion and how he noticed that he wrecked Tony Stewart a lot in his earlier stuff, and it became a running joke throughout his live stream. That was the funniest thing to me. Though this predates that live stream. Man, I gotta do more task stuff right now because I gotta. Then again, I'm busy doing this. But then again, I'm busy doing the Sarka stop motion at Bristol. I think that's why. Oh snap! Okay, I explained the playoffs here, guys. Hang on. Okay, so instead of me having to go off the top of my head, I actually have it right here. Look at that. I actually have the rules in effect. I'm gonna keep it on this for a minute. I forgot I did this. So yeah, here are the playoff rules. Which because there's only like 32 drivers or whatever. So basically how it works, playoffs. There are only 10 playoff drivers. So basically like how the playoffs first started in like 2004, only 10 spots. Drivers, and actually I'll explain the whole 100 points thing in a minute. A win only locks them into the playoffs as long as they're in the top 25 in points. I think I later switched it to top 20 because there's only 32 cars. And I don't want like the absolute mid drivers to just be locked into the playoffs. And there's 4 playoffs because this is only a 12 race season, by the way. So after 8 races, it's just 4 races of the playoff drivers just doing points. Straight up points battle amongst the playoff drivers, which is basically how the playoffs started at first, you know? They just got the 10 best guys, and in the last 10 races of the season, it's just an all-out points battle between them, between those 10 guys. And then NASCAR still felt the need to just do full points resets for rounds and everything. I don't know why. And, well, this is my answer to it. no rounds, especially when it's only 12 races. I feel like I can understand if like the Aflac Cup Series was doing it, because Aflac Cup Series he was doing like 30 races, you know, so it made more sense like to just space it out, rounds and everything. For me, it just made no sense to do points resets like that. When it's 12 races, just do points. And as for to gain 100 points, well, for me, I felt like it didn't seem fair to do a full points reset for guys who are good throughout the season, which at this point, everyone's still even in points, so whatever. But yeah, that's why so when the playoffs start, all the playoff guys get 100 points added. That way, it basically separates them from the field anyway. Like I don't think anyone's like 100 points away from each other in points at all this season, so it worked out. So, and I'm glad I did this in race 5 because I was going to plan. Now, race 6, prepare for this. If you guys are paying attention, prepare for race 6. This is the longest stop motion I did at that time. I've done longer ones now, but this is the longest one I did at the time. And I love this one. And this is where the 8 new diecasts come into play, actually. I wasn't sure about race 4 and 5, but I know for sure race 6 when I started.
Welcome to the track series.
Oh, it's slightly longer. No, wait, was it still 10 laps? Okay, no. Maybe it's the finale I'm thinking about. It's still 10 laps here. I think I might still be 10 laps for race 6. But I do this track again. And the joke here, I'm going to explain the lore behind this one. So if you notice James Rimmel there, that custom, my fantasy driver I have in that Hot Wheels car, I basically did a thing where it's him and his 2 brothers living in Toronto. And essentially, they decided, you know what? Because I guess they just, they come from a rich family in Toronto. And they just have a 1-mile oval in their backyard. That's the lore behind it. James Rimmel, who I think is close in points right now. So basically, unfair advantage. This is literally his home track. Like both NASCAR games in the middle. Yeah, this one to this day, even though I kind of cringe at my makeshift tracks, I'm still proud of this one because there's just something about how it's set up. There's just something about it. Which, by the way, if you like this track setup, it gets better in the finale. The finale, oh my gosh, the finale's big. I'm not gonna spoil it though, especially since the points battle is crazy. Now, race summary. Oh, it is 20 laps. What the what? It does not feel like it. I must be skipping laps like crazy. Kyle Larson's a points leader. Yes, Kyle Larson is still racing in the, what is this called? What do they call this? The Trackster series. Yeah, this is the start. Yeah, this was the start of me using the word Trackster, by the way. This is just a play on me, being Trackmaster 904. Oh my gosh. Poke, oh no. Yeah, there you go. There it is. I think I still, by the way, those speakers for my computer. I still have this. Okay. I don't know where. I still have these. This was makeshift because I wanted to come up with something crazy. But at the time, because it was still 2020, couldn't go out much, couldn't really get crafts or whatever. But heck, I think actually, not only that, I think certain stores are just straight up closed at certain points. So even though there was a Michael's, I don't even think it was open at the time so we could get crafts. So I had to make do with whatever. And of course, plenty of toilet paper in stock, so there you go. Which, by the way, TASM, I know some of you noticed that on my Roblox cars. It's just a thing I came up with, and I managed to just make the logo on a computer. And I still have the logo to this day, and I use it on random stuff. And it's not really a particular brand, I just thought it'd sound cool. It's not really a particular brand for anything. I think in my mind, I thought of it as being I think racing seats, kind of like Simpson. But it's not really, I didn't have a clear idea on that. But yeah, the Rimmel compound, I called it. So, yeah, their family, James Rimmel and his brother had so much money just in their backyard. And I like how I have my glasses case. I went through glasses a lot around that time because we just couldn't find the right ones. Because whatever ones I was getting just kept breaking. Because I guess, like, mismeasured how they fit on my eyes. It fit on my head. Oh, yeah, and it's just this, yeah, Toronto 1 Mile, I called it. I think I call it something else. I think it's on the, by the way, I'm spoiling this. This track is on the SARCA schedule. So for anyone who's still interested in SARCA, I'm sorry if I've been really late on that. But I think this is on the SARCA schedule for anyone interested. But yeah, I like how I shout out. So Rimmel Motorsports Inc. That's the name of. So James Rimmel is basically an owner driver. So and basically him and Aston are highlighted. And James and his younger brother Aston Rimmel is making his debut because Robbie Sergon got injured. He got hospitalized after that massive crash at the end of the Daytona race. So because Robbie Sergon is out for this race, James Rimmel's brother, which I think Aston, honestly, well, given that it's the Rimmel brothers' home track, I think Aston Rimmel would have taken some sort of ride anyway. But he's just filling in for Robbie Sergon since he's hospitalized. Which, by the way, that green board there you see right where under that orange car, I still have it. Which I think that's the board I used to just cut out my the paper craft on, because that's what it's for. You know, just cut out stuff on it. Yep, Aston Rimmel making his debut. And I have a sad thing. There's a sad thing I want to bring up later. And this plays, and I'll probably mention it more in the live stream I do eventually, because I'm gonna eventually do a live stream. I'm eventually gonna do a live stream where I, look at all the diecasts. Oh yeah, Parker. James' brother. Wait, yeah, sorry. Parker was in this. Yeah, James Rimmel's brother Parker was already in this. He's already been filling in for Matt Kenseth for a few races. Why did I not notice that? I think I saw the name at Daytona even, but I just didn't mention it. See how? I don't see Parker's name there on the wall. Oh, whatever. See, yeah, I like how the Rimmel's name is all over this track, man. But James, the one with the best qualifying time. Blaney, the car that Eric Estep does not like. I seriously can't. It still makes me laugh, kind of, that Eric Estep really doesn't like that Ryan Blaney car. I could kind of get it, but I just find it interesting how much it irked him. Sorry, Kamaya. I don't know why. Those are real Japanese names. I don't know why I thought that would work. I don't know why I thought that'd roll off the tongue. It really doesn't. But yeah, but I wanted to use the Casey Kane car. Or no, I did use it because I still had the Hendrick Motorsports Casey Kane car. But because of that, I couldn't really use, the number 95 Casey Kane car. And I still wanted Casey Kane and Hendrick car. So I had the 95 car just lying around. Actually, now that I think about it, if Robbie Sergon didn't get hurt, this could have been Aston Rimmel in the 95. As opposed to just relieving Robbie Sergon. But nonetheless, she's making her debut. I guess I just wanted to give Danica Patrick some company since she's the only female driver. I want to know if I used any of my 2020 diecast yet. I don't know if I do. Let me see. Well, I mean, no, actually, no, not really, because Kevin Harvick's still the Jimmy John's car. So I guess not. I'm really mixing up my history here. Yeah. Oh, it's BK. Look at that. Yeah, I actually did. What? Yeah. What's up? Oh, not much. I'm just going through the one and only stop motion season I did with actual diecasts. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Because I'm mentioning this here, since I know you just showed up on stream. I'm bringing this back. I'm going to do stop motion with actual diecasts. I just have to gather all back up because I'm missing that Austin Dillon diecast currently. I don't know where it is. I misplaced it. Because from like 2020 to now, I got a whole bunch of other Hot Wheels stuff, and a lot of stuff is reorganized and everything. Green flag, oh my gosh, it looks bad with that shading. And I do not miss recording the 3DS footage from my phone. Oh god, no, not the 10. Oh yeah, she's been Kurt Busch, no! Kurt Busch just Austin Dillon turn 3. Are you kidding me? No. Oh man, it's just fun. I'm having fun reacting to this because I haven't watched these in forever. So I'm kind of just surprised myself. The one and only season I did. I'm gonna once we're done looking at this, I have a few other things to show you from like 2022. So when I'm done with this season, I'm not like done with the stream entirely yet. One race 3 in task. Oh yeah, I did have you win. Yeah, I forgot. And I feel stupid for forgetting because the Montreal race was just a week ago. I don't know how I forgot that Tasca race. And that was a pain because I picked a really dumb time to start doing it because of where I set up the stop motion for the Tasca race. And whatever. 6 of 20. How long does this take? James Rimmel. Jimmy Johnson getting the lead. Look at him go. KZK 95. Yeah, that is... Well, I mean, the thing is, that is the KZK 95. I just have a fantasy driver in that car. Because I have, and that's because I have Casey Kane driving the Hendrick 5 for this. I still want Casey to drive the Hendrick 5. But I wanted to make some sort of use out the 95, so I'm like, okay, let me just throw a fantasy, let me just make up another fantasy driver on the fly. And then there you go. So yeah. As the race continues. This is a good time. My goodness, this is 5 to go already. Okay, we're skipping along. Wow. The Rimmel brothers doing pretty good. Bubba Wallace is dropping like a rock now. I think. Oh, it's the Rimmel brothers. First, second, the fantasy driver up to the front now. Kevin Harvick on the inside making moves. Look at him go. James, can he win in the home track? Hamlin FedEx office car is sick. Yeah, it is. That's my favorite. That's probably because blue's my favorite color, so maybe that's just me. Season 3 Sonic comment deleted. It's... Oh, no. You could try again. Actually, maybe I could still spot it on YouTube Studios on my phone. Sorry, Kamaya is the leader right now as they're going by lap traffic. Oh, Kevin Harvick just got by. Oh, Kevin Harvick got by at the last minute. Nice. Oh, you copied it. Okay. The hand on my phone's been spotty, so it might take a minute for me to see it anyway. That was... What was that? That was awesome. By the way, the season finale is this track again, but way better. And I'll explain it when I get there. Yeah. I'll explain it when I get there. Oh shoot, my phone's thing. Have you uploaded the Daytona? Daytona? Oh, the Roblox. If you're talking about Chrome Pro Series, not yet, because I gotta get the Chicago Street Race out. I gotta get that out. I think this is where my cropping, my photo crop work is garbage. I think. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Look in general, please. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. I'm talking about Discord. Okay, points still competent. No, that's results. Okay, no, that's results. Sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna need a second. Okay, here are the point standings. So just look at that for a minute while I look at Discord. Hexen. Whoops. No, here's mine. And it's still spotty from my Discord on the phone. I see how it says fire, but I can't see the picture. Maybe just a neat. I don't know. But looking at the point standings right quick. Since this is officially the halfway point, let's look at the point standings. This is a good time to look at point standings. Maybe I have to get off Discord and back on because I can't. It's not loading for me. My phone's, both phones, just acting up. I don't know. I'll see it at some point. Maybe if I switch the data for a second, it'll work. Okay, so just looking at just looking at the point standings for a second, guys. As I figure out, because, like, Tay wants me to check out Discord. I can't see. Oh, now I see it. Okay, I see it. What the what? Hate Bubble Wall. Who made this? Interesting. Not sure why anyone would hate Connor Zil. Oh, you did? What do you got against... Wait. About the driver or the paint scheme? The tier list. Sorry if anyone's clueless. It's a tier list that Taylor7573 made. Driver. Yeah, what do you got against Zilich? What did he do? Then my comment went through it. Yeah, I actually see it this time. I just needed a minute because phone's internet's acting up. Okay, it's still acting up. I'll probably have to see after the stream then. Imagine McDowell wins the championship. Zilich the GOAT. Okay, sorry. Well, Tay, I gotta say this. I'm not saying you should like him. I'm just wondering, like, why you hate him. I just want to get that out the way. So looking at the points, which, by the way, once we after race 8, the top 10 the point standings gets 100 points. Well, not only that, the guys who won a race and are still top 20 in points are locked in by default too. So if I gotta think about it, James Rimmel, he won a race, so he's locked in regardless. Larson's yet to win, but he's pretty high up in points. Truex won, Hamlin hasn't, Dale hasn't. I think Kurt hasn't won. He was close. Maybe. 1, 2. Only 2 winners in the top 10. What was I doing? What was I doing with this? What is wrong with me? I'm a moron. Okay, well. Okay, Larson. And that's a close points, too. Look at that. Larson, dude, 2 points below. And then it's a bit further away still between the others. Wait, what was I using for Larson? I gotta look. Was it... I'm trying to... Was it DC Solar? Yeah, it was. Okay, moving along. Let me look at the rest of the point standings. Might as well look. Rip the 27 being champ. Well, okay, I see what you mean now, because Paul Menard was the points leader for like a race and a half, which was the wildest thing I remember ever doing. I love DC Solar cars. Yeah, I guess. I don't like the one I got, though. That one in particular, I'm just not a fan of. And the only reason I got it is because at the time I got the Jimmy McMurray McDonald's car. And then I think the Kyle Larson McDonald's car was exactly the same, but I didn't want to get that because I didn't want to confuse myself. So I decided to just get whatever other Larson car that was in the physical store. And it was the DC Solar one. Though I think there was a first... I don't know, there might have been a Credit Bank one, and I was just dumb. I don't know. Where's the rest of the standings? Bubba Wallace 11th, so he's doing good so far. He's still in the top 20. Harvick 14th. Johnson 16th. Tony Stewart went up to 19th, which I like how I have the old guys just sucking in this. Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart are just nowhere to be found throughout the season. Live right next to I-55 Speedway. And I hear the word outlaw is going... I-55... I forgot where that track is. I forgot where. AJ's 21st. Jeff Gordon 23rd. Yeah, Jeff Gordon, man. I'm not sure if Jeff Gordon ever cracks the top 20 in points, but let's see. Maybe if we root for him. Maybe if I root for him, I don't know. I gotta be on the lookout. Parker Rimmel's only made like 3 starts. He's up to and he has more points than Sorensen. Good lord. Yeah, cause 25th. That's on course. Where is Eric? Oh, Eric Almirola? I guess I just didn't get him at the time. And this is back when I still liked Eric. I turned on Eric like 2022 onwards. I still liked Eric Almirola at the time. I don't know why. I never got an Eric car. I guess I didn't see it in the store. Because that's the thing. I wasn't getting these online. It was just a physical store in Ontario. And for some reason, I never had the brains to just ask the guy, oh, is there like an Eric Almirola? Because like how it just have the diecast in the boxes and then they're on display on the wall. And I'll just ask for, oh, this guy and that guy. He'll pull them out. But it's like I never asked him, oh, do you have this guy in stock in like the back room or whatever? I never asked him that. I just went for whatever diecast was just out on display. He might have had an Eric car, and I was just too dumb to ask the guy. Which is probably my fault. So Indian Parker Rimmel, 29th points. So that's on me that I never got an Eric car. Even though I hate Eric now, I like his paint schemes. I would still like to have one. Kenseth is dead last in points, but it's because he's missed the last few races at this point because of injury. So not much of a knock. So that's all the point standings. Texas, let me give you context. I need to give you context. Let me give you context to Texas for you guys. So Texas, recording still garbage. So Texas, you notice how it looks ridiculous here? You notice like a couch in the background? That is not. I don't know. This is makeshift. Now, if you notice, this is the exact same desk I used for the other stop motion. In fact, I still have this desk right now. The thing is, though, this is around a time that my dad was doing renovations in my... Well, not renovations. He was putting a new floor in the room. Like, he was doing multiple things at once. My dad was repainting the room, and it's like a fairly big bedroom. He was repainting the bedroom and was also putting like a new like floor in it. He was putting a new like wooden like floor thing in it. It's like the one, the wooden floors, but like it's in like pieces, and you just put it together. Kind of like a Thomas train set almost, or kind of like some sort of connector thing. So my bedroom was being renovated, and that's why I was basically sleeping out in the living room for like about a month or so, or maybe a few weeks. And well, since my desk was out there and I was just doing stuff on there anyway, I'm like, okay, I'll just do a stop motion. That's why you see a pillow back there. If you notice the pillow in the background, you notice that, I don't know if you can see a pillow. It's like behind, and I think you see that, yeah. You see the pillow behind that Mountain Dew. You see the pillow behind that Mountain Dew, sign? Is that the Mopar Dodge Hot Wheel from like 2018? Yeah, I got that. It's one of my favorites. Good to see you back, GSN. I'm just explaining Texas because they're just explaining that my bedroom was being renovated at this time. So I was sleeping out in the living room, and basically my desk was put out there too. So I was basically living out in the living room. So that's where my stuff is, and I'm like, okay, I'll just do my stop motion here. I decided to make Texas. My goodness, yeah, it's still lousy. But that's why I see a tire pillow, because when I was 5 years old, I won't do the whole story time here, but I basically got like a whole NASCAR blanket pillow thing, which I still have. I don't know how it stood the test of time. It's crazy. Is bro not on the DS anymore? No, I still am. Well, I still am on DS for stop motion, but when it comes to like the pre-race and post-race stuff, I finally had the brains to just use my phone and take pictures. You will see when I stop using DS, though. You'll see.
31 car
Yeah.
missing out, and that's
31 cars. Why is one car missing? Oh, why did I put the NQs? Why did I do that? Oh my, what is wrong with me? And I think it added a car because it's been 32 cars for a while with those two. That means I added a car in this race. I think it's the 95 with that custom Japanese girl. Look in diecast and NDR. Oh, okay, okay. James Rimmel is on a roll. Okay, yeah, I was right. So I just have the fancy Japanese lady driving the KZK95 for like the rest of the season. I don't know why I did that. I guess I was really trying to pad out the field by this point as much as I could. But I didn't have the brains to just put some real driver in that car. Which, by the way, guys, stick around. Like when we're done looking at season 1, you gotta stick around to the end. And I gotta explain something. I gotta explain something about this season. Because there's a story behind this season. Tony Stewart and Sorry Kamaya. Yeah, Tony Stewart's had a bad season. I don't think he's been a... Oh, Robbie Sergon's back from injury. Let's go. So my dude was hospitalized for like one race. Okay. You should have put Landon Castle on 9. Yeah, that's the one. I should have. Especially since this is fresh off Landon Castle being done dirty. Because how Landon Castle drove for that 00 Starcom racing car. And then they took him out and put Quinn Half in, and we already know how Quinn Half is. And because, you know, a lot of people felt like Landon Castle was done dirty. It's like, yeah, I should have put Castle in the car. It's not even like I hate this Japanese fantasy driver I came up with. It's just that there's like so many better options. There's so many other real drivers I could have plopped in. And especially with me, I prefer to just put whatever brand they're driving, I put them in the same brand of car if they're in a different car. So by my autistic standards, Landon Castle fits the criteria. He was driving Chevys at the time, so I should have just put him in the Chevy. Starcom side and Landon and Quinn both to the full-time seat. What the what? Both in the 00. That's an interesting dilemma. Green flag, at least. Good lord, the corners. I need to find that paper. That's just a white paper. That's just that grass right quick. That grass, it's hard to tell with that dumb lighting. I think it's because I put my lamp on, but it just does not work. Oh yeah, still 3D. Yeah, it's still 3DS. Trust me. It stops in like 2 races though. Trust me. It stops at 2 races. So like, just stay patient for a minute. But yeah, as I was saying, the blank. That's just a white paper, and I just colored it in, and like cut it out. So it's just the Texas infield grass. I like that. Go Kenseth. Oh yeah, Kenseth's back from injury. Because Kenseth got injured in the 3rd race. And James Rimmel's brother was driving the 20 car for the past few races. He's back from injury. Everyone's back from injury. Let's go. And thank goodness, too, because Kenseth... Oh, my gosh, there's a big pileup. But as I was saying, because Kenseth missed a few races and he was having a bad season before his injury, he's dead last in points coming into this race. My dude's had a bad season. He's had a really bad season. Is that a COT? Yeah, bear in mind, I was just using whatever diecast I had at the time. So I just have a bunch of COTs all but one of my COTs are just have a bunch of whiteout on it. All except for the Clint Boyer 2012 car, because I love the 5-hour energy scheme too much. That and I think... Okay, I gotta mention this. I think I got the Clint Boyer 2020 car around this time. I think that's one of the 8 cars I got in 2020. But I still wanted Clint Boyer. I still wanted to pad... In order to pad out the field as much as possible, I kept Stewart in the 14 car, and I kept Boyer in the 15 car to the end of the season. I used to put Gen 4's trucks in one race. Oh, I gotta find that. That sounds fun. I think I saw something like that. I'm not sure if it was your video, but I think I saw someone else do it. I don't know who though.
He's going, oh no, there's more trouble. It's Clint Boyer. Jeez.
Oh my! I just talked about Clint? Did he just? Oh my gosh! He ate the inside wall. Did you see the custom schedule for Trackster Arca? I sent you. Yeah, I didn't see. I saw it at a glance because I think I was falling asleep. I was going to sleep at that point. I don't know.
Oh, I think sorry, Maya just got him.
Like I think I was in bed. I was tired. I was tired at that point.
No one.
I got a glance at it,
No one else hit him. We started 2 laps ago.
but I have a lot to think about. I still have a lot to think about with that because did the pace car just get hit?
And oh my gosh.
Yeah, COT Boyer. He just ate the wall. Oh my gosh. Why did they murk everyone at the start?
We started 2 laps ago. And
Sergon stalled from third. He stalled from third and Hamlin got into him. And James Rimmel got, oh my gosh, Rimmel got airborne as he like slid off camera. Oh my gosh, I'm a menace. Dude, no points leaders are safe. James Rimmel just got the points lead and now he's wrecked.
So grand total, I think
This is sad.
12 cars.
12 cars. I just heard myself talk.
11 cars. So we started on the pit road, but the 2 damage.
Replay. Yeah,
Hey, Hamilton
Robbie Sergon missed a shift, and Hamlin just piled in. Jeff Gordon slammed into James Rimmel. Just as Jeff, poor Jeff. It looked like he would have escaped because he was on the inside, but then James Rimmel just
and we actually have another.
slides down out of nowhere.
Look at that, yeah.
Oh, I did the multiple angle thing again.
That was Owen there.
Using my sister's 3DS.
Got Blaney in the back.
Yeah, I used my so basically, yeah, I used my 3DS and my sister's 3DS. 'Cause we weren't using the 3DSs at that point. They were kind of just not much of use anymore, but it was still usable for stop motion.
Now Truex has one more try to get this.
Paul made it through. Yeah, Paul Menard. And bear in mind, BK, you missed it. Paul Menard was the points leader at like race 3 or 4 because he won at Phoenix or what looked like Phoenix. He won race 3. That's what I'm trying to say. And then he somehow maintained a points lead after race 4. I don't know how. Kenseth win the ultimate comeback for Matt Kenseth because again he's dead last in points coming into this, and he was, and even before his injury, like he was on a bad season. Props to Kenseth for winning. Let's go.
Here's the result.
Hey, look at me. I'm in 5th.
Kansas, he won the race.
I'm in 5th. Oh my gosh. Reed Sorensen top 10. I swear Sorensen only got top 10 because only 12 cars finished out of 31. Good lord.
Yeah, there was.
I swear Daytona had more guys finish, even though there was a big crash at the end of Daytona.
Point standings here.
Look at that screenshot of him crashing. So here's the point standings. So for anyone who missed the whole playoff thing, yeah, top 10, which actually no, win locks you into the playoffs too. But like the top 10 in the point standings are locked in. They go into the playoffs. They gain 100 points, which basically separates them. So it's not a complete points reset. It's basically whatever points they get at the end of race 8, and they get 100 points slapped on top of them. Back up top 10. Yes. Oh yeah, Paul Menard top 10. Let's go. And by the way, Paul Menard's win locks him into the playoffs, and as long as he stays in the top 20 in points, he should be fine. Denny Hamlin 6th, by the way. Dale Jr. Junebug in 5th. Rimmel fell down to 3rd. Larson's okay. Bubba Wallace 16th. He's got to stay in the top 20 for his win to keep him locked in. Stewart's still 19th. Jeff Gordon is still yet to crack the top 20. What is wrong with me? It's not even like I hate Jeff Gordon. I guess I was just trying to give spotlight to the newer guys. But I still put the older guys in as basically field fillers. Because I was trying to pad out the field as much as possible. That's why like this is so horrifically inaccurate when you think about it. Because you have Jeff Gordon in here. You have Jeff Gordon in the 24. Daniel Suarez in the 19, even though that's a Carl Edwards car that I have him driving. Like, what is wrong? What was wrong with 16-year-old or 17 at this point? I think at this point it turned 17. Or I think 18. I'm getting myself confused now. Point is, I was young and dumb. That's the point.
Guys who haven't won.
Oh, wild card. Oh, I did a wild card. That's awesome. But yeah, see the wild card. So yeah, that basically shows because you know all the guys who won are currently locked into the standings. Because of that, there's like 4 spots. There's like 4 spots left for like for all the guys who haven't won a race. So Denny Hamlin is the guy. So he's on the inside looking. Well, he's not looking out. Yeah, wild card. Oh, Turbo's in. Yeah, that's a wild card. This is a 12 race season I did in 2020 with actual NASCAR diecast. Well, sort of. The point standings, this is what the point standings looks like. At the end of race 8, the playoff starts, and it's a 4-race points battle amongst the 10 playoff drivers. And a win locks them into the playoffs. So yeah, I basically mixed in elements from every playoff system, and I plopped it into one. Because I did not like the playoff system with the rounds and everything, and I didn't like the complete points reset. And I'll explain how the point reset works in a second. But yeah, this is the second. We just finished the second and last race of the regular season. That's what NASCAR should use IRL. Yeah, exactly. For me, because I mean, I still feel this way about it now. I'm just not sure how everyone else feels about it, because I haven't used this point system since. Even my other stop motion stuff, because the other stop motion stuff wasn't completed, and I didn't want to do a playoff system for Tasca. I don't know.
Getting quite a gap there.
I don't remember if it's because it's only 10 races or if it's just something else.
Here's what it was.
But I didn't want to implement this system. I still have the Tracks to Cup series, which is like the Gen 7 Papercraft. That's going to use this system. I haven't gotten that far though. But these are the point standings, by the way. And then here's the wild card. Because Kyle Larson is the points leader, but he's yet to win a race. And yes, I did still have Kyle Larson in here despite what he did. NASCAR Heat 5 servers shut down last night to make... Oh, boy. Yeah, I heard about that. I never got a chance. Well, that's because I never... Actually, then again, it's because I didn't have a console. My console... My PS3 wasn't working at that point. And my other computer that I've been using for years, it's not ideal for like, higher quality racing games. I have Wreckfest on there, but that's it. Kurt Busch is 6 points out of the playoffs right now. If we're looking at the guys who haven't locked themselves in by winning. Jimmy Johnson, 14 points out. Jimmy Johnson still has hope to make it. Oh, man. I think I remember who makes it, but I'm not spoiling it here. Jimmy the Big Mac, Jamie McMurray, isn't Wreckfest crossplay? I think it is, but I have it on Steam. I got it on Steam. Like, Steam's the only... Like, right now, unless I save up for a PS5, Steam is my only way of playing console games. And even then, a lot of console games probably won't work for the computer I have. It could barely work for Wreckfest. But it is what it is. Kyle Busch, 27 points out. And I think that's the main wild card. I don't think it shows the rest.
And then we're also gonna
If I purchase the game, would you make a league on that?
each guy is in the playoffs gets two,
On Wreckfest?
More separated.
I'd probably be open to it. The problem is that, remember, that's on the computer that stopped. That's been. Remember, it's been. That's still. My Steam is on a computer that I had for years, but it's not been. It stopped working a few months ago. And this computer, it kind of runs Ricketts Rods fine. It barely runs NR 2003, so I don't trust it for any Steam games I have. So I could try. I need a stronger computer. I just need the other. I either need the old one fixed, or I just need to get a new one entirely. But as for now, with the current content I have going, this works. Oh snap! I showed a playoff system again. I switched the rules a bit. Last time I showed it, it said top 25. This time, top 20. So that means Bubba's in trouble. Maybe. Oh, this time I changed how many points the playoff drivers get for the points reset. Because it's not a proper points reset. The playoff drivers just get 200 points added to them. That way it separates from the non-playoff drivers. So it wasn't even a... Yeah, NASCAR should do that as opposed to just playoff points. The way I see it. Oh, I forgot Talladega was regular season finale. Let's go. By the way, I'm spoiling this now. This is the last race I ever did where I recorded, I was just recording my 3DS footage from my phone. This is the last time. Oh, okay, here it is. This is what I was telling you about. Now, I know, Turbo, you just jumped in. I think you just jumped in. 34 cars. Who did I throw in this time? That's the most cars so far this season. But yeah, I got like 8 die-casts in 2020. This is one of them. The Kevin Harvick Busch scheme. Let's go. I would have gotten more, but I didn't want to spend too much on die-casts at the time, and I wanted to get as many different die-casts as possible. But if I wasn't so stingy, if I wasn't so thing about money, I probably would have gotten more Harvick schemes in 2020. Especially since Harvick's 2020 schemes were probably his best ever.
One new car in the field. I mean, same driver from before.
What the heck is this song? Oh, I used a non-copyright song for this one. Okay, I was clever this time.
About 5
Oh, GSN's back again.
that have not won yet, battling for
Yeah, 34. I don't know how there's 34 cars for this one. Who did I throw in now? Who's making their debut?
20 points in order to
Oh, the Matt DiBenedetto car. That's one of the 8. Okay, that's also one of the 8 cars that got in 2020. I wasn't sure when to use it because I didn't want to just throw Matt DiBenedetto in the middle of the season. So I don't even think that's Matt in the 21. I think that's someone else I did.
he's in the wild card spot, but
Do I say it here? No, I don't. By the way, Matt Kenseth, despite Matt Kenseth winning the race, he stands no chance. He's not even close to the top 20 in points, so his win doesn't lock him in.
6 points out of the bubble.
So Kenseth's best bet is that he could finish out the season well. And yep, James Rimmel's brother Parker's back. Parker Rimmel was the relief driver for Matt Kenseth when he was injured for those like 3 races. Parker gets it. Parker's back in the car. Let's go. I like how I have James Rimmel's brother. I like how I just have James Rimmel's brother Parker just like filling in wherever he can. Wow, I really didn't want real drivers to just go in mid-season. But yeah, so for anyone, I like how I did this. So for anyone, for a reminder for anyone who like saw the Texas race at the time, which only like 2 people did. But like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I like how I showed the standings again. Kyle Larson, points-wise, I think the most amount of points he could get in the race is 30. So like by this point, Kyle Larson's pretty much locked in. Kyle Larson's pretty much locked in to the playoffs. As for Josh Lee, he got to fight for a spot. He got to fight for it. I don't remember what happens here. You guys got to stick around for this. The playoffs get interesting. This is the last race before the playoffs start. Yep, there it is. Okay, that's the one. For some reason, when I got the 8 cars of 2020, for some reason, I got another Kyle Larson car. Because despite what happened during the COVID break, I still had a thing for Kyle Larson. Which, bear in mind, I'm black for those who don't know. Though I think most of you guys know that.
Guys are trying to get in by points. Same for Janet Murray. And Martin Truex Jr., I think he's locked in.
So if you're wondering what I'm talking about with the Larson thing, there you go. Paul Menard is there.
Be locked in at all.
Oh, this is great.
Wallace, who's trying to stay in the top 28 points.
Oh, man. I might have to do another... I don't know when I'll do another stream, but at some point I'm going to do another stream where I cover other stop motion series I did, which should be a lot quicker, because a lot of the other stop motions I did with Papercraft are incomplete, because me and my OCD, man, I couldn't really get anything done properly, unless it was the NR 2003 offline leagues, which I might make that a separate video too. I just might. I don't know, because I feel a need to just look back at my old stuff, but I don't want to do it alone. Going through this grid. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. I'm showing some of my other. I'm showing the other cars I got in 2020. And as you can tell, there's a Chris Buescher car on the left. So I got the Chris Buescher 17 car. But like I said, I didn't want to just switch up drivers at random mid-season. So because of this, you have to wait for Chris Buescher in season 2, which about that. Oh yeah, I still have Danica Patrick. I don't think there's a car that would replace. I don't think I have a car that replaces Danica. I never got an Eric car, which I'm sad. I know Taylor is probably sad about that. That I never got an Eric Almirola car. Why am I showing the wild card thing? Okay, I guess I really wanted to just remind everyone, like, one last time before the race actually started. That was a choice. That was a choice I made. Oh my gosh. Okay. What the what? Phone vibrated. Did it crash already? James Rimmel. This guy, dude. Why did I do this to James? 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 cars. Jeez. 10 cars in it. Paul Menard piled in. At least Paul Menard's locked into the playoffs. Let's see if Paul Menard can crank the engines. Crank up the gears, whatever. James Cheese just smashed the wall hard. Johnson slides down into Suarez. Big pile up. Everyone has to thread the needle, which I don't know how a lot of them managed. With little room for error. Going to bed right now, almost 12. Yeah, that's fair. And I had fun for 2 hours. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Is it that long? Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, okay. I might just stick to looking at this season for the stream. I plan on looking at others, but I'll save that for another stream. I don't want to show it all at once. Pretty neat how I show the top 3 and they died again. So yeah, nice having you here, GSN. Did he flip? I blinked. Did he? Who flipped over? Kurt Busch went down. Who flipped? Oh, AJ did. He got pancaked. See ya. Hopefully see ya in Task of Victory Lane. Hey, who knows? Who knows? Steven Waters won 3 races in season 1, so who knows? I just realized Steven Waters had to win this season. Then again, only 3 races in season 2. He still has time. I think it's... Yeah, I'm trying to remember when his first one was. Yeah, AJ got pancaked in the inside wall. Oh, no. Yeah, good night, GSN. 2 to go already. That was fast. Yeah, okay. Hopefully the season's coming down to the wire now. Oh my, Kyle Larson's the leader. Could he win? Oh, there he goes again. Oh, Harvick's over now. What's all these multiple flips in the plate race? Is it McMurray? Jamie McMurray's the winner. Oh my gosh, I don't remember that. Jamie McMurray wins the race. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I don't remember that. Okay, here's the thing. I do remember that Jamie McMurray made the playoffs. I just don't remember how because I was looking at the wild card coming into this. I'm like, and I was thinking this in my head because I didn't spoil that time. But I'm thinking in my head like, how did Jamie McMurray make the playoffs if he's this far back? And now I got my answer. He won. He won the race. Let's go. Everyone just, oh my gosh, everyone died in the back. Oh yeah, and I got a Chase Elliott car. I also got a Chase Elliott car, but because I had James Rimmel in 9 and he was doing so good, I wanted to finish out the season with James. And then I'll explain what I was trying to do. I'll explain the rest after. Crash goes hard, yeah, it does. I'll explain at the end of the season what exactly happened. But okay, we're getting close. We're getting close there. Wait, how many guys finished this time? 16. Robbie Sergon finished at least. I don't think anyone was hospitalized this time. Thank goodness. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah? No. Alright. Alright, so you guys could take a look at that for a second. That's your playoff grid. And you notice Bubba Wallace, despite winning Daytona, is not here, and that is because, well, he fell outside the top 20 after this race, and because of that, his win didn't lock him in anymore, so he missed the playoffs. That meant more spots for the non-winners to get in. So yeah, even though I was a big Bubba Wallace fan at the time, I was still trying to be as realistic as possible, but then again, not really, because Jeff Gordon absolutely sucks this season, so I don't know. I'm realistic in one case, unrealistic in other cases. So I'll give this a minute. I have to go do something for someone. I'll be back. It will literally take a minute, though. Should just take a minute. Might as well look at the playoff drivers, see the background. I have a William Byron car in the background, too. I got that in 2020. So I had big aspirations. 50 got top 5. It did? Oh, I'll be right back. You gotta see that. Alright, boys, I'm back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Oh, told you it'd be a minute. Okay, here we go. So, now with the playoff grid set, 10 cars. So, Kyle Larson, the best in points overall. Denny Hamlin, good old June Bug in third there. James Rimmel, Martin Truex Jr., who won the very first race. Oh boy, the very first race. Josh Lee, or yeah, myself in there. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Jamie McMurray winning Talladega is wild. Test in Atlanta? Huh. Alright. Harvick, Robbie Sergon, who won the second race, and Paul Menard, who won the third race. Let's see the rest of the point standings, though, for funsies. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, like I said before, I just added, for the playoff drivers, I just added 200 points to whatever points they already had. So that's basically how I did it. So if I skip it... What the... Okay, here's the rest of the point. Oh, I guess I just showed a regular point standings without the add-on for some reason. Where is Bubba? Yeah, he fell right outside the top 20 at the end of this... Oh, that sucks. Oh man, Jeff Gordon did crack the top 20 in points. Let's go. Jeff Gordon's making progress. Nice. Props to Jeff. Clint Boyer is 28th, by the way, so Clint had a complete fall off. I swear he was like 15th at one point. Suarez is 29th. Good job, Daniel. Blaney fell down to 24th. Man, I didn't like Blaney either. I could have sworn I was a Blaney fan. How did I not do more with Blaney if I knew I liked him? Oh, there's a race crammed in between. The All-Star race. Let's just just see that then. Let's see what I do for the All-Star race. Oh, first I do the All-Star Open, it looks like. Oh, okay. Oh, something I gotta mention. So, you notice how I was recording on 3DS? This was the first race to not do that. Yeah, this is the first race where I finally found an app. I finally found an app on my phone to do stop motion on. And then I started using it from then on out. And that's what you get to this day. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the All-Star. Okay, I think I usually forget what the criteria is for the All-Star race and how you're in it without going in the open. So I think with my version, I just had all the playoff drivers in the All-Star race by default. I didn't do a fan vote because, well, no one's watching these. No one's commenting these videos, let alone watching it. Like, it's one thing for them to see the video, but it's another thing for them to actually put a comment in the video. I don't know. I'm a moron for having the glasses case with my name on there, showing it like that. Jeez, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I take another picture? Oh my gosh, this is lousily done. Wait, it shows the same one. Oh, it took two. Oh no. I forgot to leave the error out. I must have rushed this in some capacity. We know your name. Yeah, well, I don't mention my last name. I haven't. I figured the only reason people knew was because I think... Did I link my Facebook to... No, I don't. No, I linked my Instagram onto this. And on my Instagram, I just... And this is like before this stop... And this is before this stop motion. Like 2 years before I did the stop motion. When I first had Instagram, I just put Trackmaster and then my real last name. Because I didn't, didn't think it would correlate. Oh, the car grandstands are back. Let's go. It's not even like I lack the space to do the grandstand thing. What was I watching? I'm watching something on a computer. I think that's Monster Jam. JK, okay. Forgot to make replay. Wow, I was stupid. Oh, this here. The app, okay, the app I used stopped doing it, thank goodness. But basically the app, the stop motion app they use for some reason, once it got dark enough, it'll do like it'll do flash. It'll start doing flash automatically. I'm glad it stopped doing that now. Because it's so annoying. I just want to have the stop motion be fairly dim. Like, I wasn't asking for much. Now here's the All-Star race. I put effort in this version of Bristol. Look at that. I put walls. Which, by the way, I think this is no, this isn't the Bristol. Is this a separate Bristol? I'm trying to remember. This might be a separate Bristol. If not, I think this is the Bristol I still have. And if that's the case, this is the oldest stop motion track I have. Which I think I temporarily put the paper there. Look at that. Oh, that looks smooth. Look at that. It looks a lot better, doesn't it, guys? I didn't pay attention to that. Oh. Not only that, the stop motion itself is better. A lot smoother to look at. I like that. Stop motion is a lot smoother. I like that. Oh, poor Menard, man. I know it's just an all-star race, but I feel like the all-star race could kind of set the tone depending on what's... Oh my gosh, that looks awesome. Oh, that white thing over the window because they're trying... There was, remember, it's still there from the renovation. Bro got Barrett, yeah. I know the papercraft stop motion tends to be a bit more rushed and sloppy. But I guess it's just because I'm impatient. I'm a bit impatient with certain stuff. Kyle Larson just won the All-Star race with ease, by the way.
At Bristol in the All-Star race, and here is the unofficial results.
So, wow. But back then, I knew what I was doing. I need to do a test stop motion with a few cars to see how I do now. I don't know if it's just me or if it's the fact that it's papercraft, and it's a bit more awkward because the papercraft cars I came up with, like you can size them however you want for anyone who wants to print them out themselves and cut it out. You could print them out whatever size you want in like Google Slides or whatever. For some reason, I made them bigger than the 164 diecast, and I never made it smaller. That's dumb on my end. And that's Parker Rimmel. Somehow in the... Oh, wow. So props. Not much of this one. I put all the DNFs together. Look at that. Alright, now let's get back. Let's get to the official playoffs. Let's go. And I added an intro. I almost forgot about this. Yes. I added an intro. Let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to race 9 of 12.
So yeah, race 9 of 12. Let's go. This is great. Bro needs an intro. Yeah. Oh, yeah, some Cars characters in there in the infield. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, this is still the Montreal West track from like race 4, except this time, at some point, I guess I decided to just properly make I guess at some point I decided to just make a proper track. You see what I mean with the effort I put in? I'm just not able to do that. I mean, I'm getting back into it now, actually. I've been making more tracks. My goodness, by the time, like, things started to settle in the world, I was so unsure with what I was doing here. But my channel was still growing because I was doing the NR 2003 stuff. And that was the main thing that brought the views up. Then starting to get back into stop motion again. Then doing the stop motion bad seasons videos. This is a sloppy way of doing a starting lineup. I should have done. I'm skipping that. I should have done. Wait. Did I miss 4 D and Q? I put D and Qs. I guess I figured I fit as much as I could, so I just put D and Q. Danica Patrick DQ'd, by the way. Look at that. Oh, Danica Patrick. So only 30 cars could fit. Harvick had a really bad qualifying day, and Harvick's a playoff driver. Bear that in mind. And not only that, there's no points reset for the final race. So like the 10 playoff drivers are battling for it for 4 races, and who knows? They might. If all 10 could still be in contention, who knows? Someone hit the wall back there. I think. I don't know. Oh, my. The shading again. Oh, my. What happened? Was that Larson? Oh, my gosh. What is it with me and just flipping cars over? What is wrong with me? Why am I flipping cars over a lot? It's not like the Gen 7 was that prone to flipping. Oh, we're already back green. Denny Hamlin. He's a leader. Denny Hamlin's yet to win a race this season, by the way. He's just in because, well, he was just that good in the season itself. Sorry, Kamaya, the Japanese lady. I don't know why I've been stuttering like that every now and then. Kenseth crash. Oh, no. Oh, man. Ryan Blaney involved. Oh, AJ. What in the? AJ Allmendinger and Parker. On the, I think that's the pit road area. I don't know what I was doing there. By the way, I still have this, but I just haven't used it since. I need to put up new walls. I put so much effort into this only to use it once, and I kind of hate myself for it. And Rimmel, James Rimmel got put in the wall. We need bad seasons, Matt Kenseth. Oh, you know, I should do one for season 1. I might as well. Since I did, like, the Stop Motion Bad Seasons videos, I should cover one myself. I should cover one on my own thing. Kenseth, because now the more I think about it, I remember Kenseth did get hurt at some point, but I don't remember Kenseth's season being that bad overall. Like, it is beyond terrible. By the way, did he... Wait. Oh, they did finish the race. Okay. James Rimmel got the lead. Hamlin drove wide. Truex got under both of them. Look at that. Oh, James hit the wall. That's crucial points gone because all 3 of them were playoff drivers. Rimmel, Truex, and Hamlin are all playoff drivers. That's crucial points right there that Rimmel just lost. Even though it's not a complete points reset, it's only like the playoff drivers were given 200 points each. Like, that's still crucial points. All right. So Truex wins. That's the second win of the season. I think he's the first guy to win multiple races. I could be wrong on that. Tony Stewart 11th. Who else? Harvick went up to 13th amongst all that. He started dead last in this race. Junior 16th. That's not good. By the way, Lars is a playoff driver. He didn't need that. You got 1 like on race not. I got 1. Yeah, what? There's only 9 viewers. That's less viewers than the earlier races. Wow. I wonder who did that. Comments turn off? Oh, you know what I did? I think at the time, for some dumb reason, I labeled season 1 for kids, and I think that's why, I labeled certain races as like made for kids. I don't know why I did that, because I don't like that system. Oh, here are the points, by the way. Hope. I didn't pay attention to playoff drivers, but Hamlin is your leader. Head of Truex by 5 points. Look at that. So there you go. Oh, Paul Menard. Poor Paul. It's not like Paul DNF'd. He just had a bad race. So Paul Menard is already... Look at this. Paul Menard is already... What is this? I gotta do the math in my head right now without a calculator. He is 60... He's about 61 or 59 points below. So he needs he needs all these guys to have a bad day, and for him to have good days for the rest of the season. Earnhardt and all that. So I think everyone is still kind of Harvick's. Yeah, look at the points difference between Harvick and Menard, man. Man, I did Paul dirty once the playoffs came around. Oh, by the way, if you've watched this guy Vanilla Wafer, he made a video I think this year or the year before that about like the top 10 worst playoff performances ever. That's what comes to mind right now when it comes to Paul Menard. That might be a video thing for me to try actually. And it's not like I've really lost interest in the Stop Motion Bad Seasons videos. I'm just working on a special video in regards to a certain driver in a certain stop motion series. It's just that I'm being very tight-lipped about it intentionally. But poor Paul Menard, man. I gotta do a video on like some of the worst playoff performances, or at least ones with decently sized playoffs. Kurt Busch is the best amongst the rest right now. A question mark. Oh, I don't know what channel. Oh, it's called Vanilla Wafer. It's all one word. Vanilla Wafer. Like Vanilla Wafer, NASCAR. He's had what is it? So basically, if you know how to spell vanilla, no space, WAFER. He mainly started off his channel by doing a bunch of short, 3 minute videos on like his phone or something, and like he would just and he made these short videos. Oh, for my video. What channel for my video? Bad Seasons. Well, I have a few of mine, and there's some I gotta look at because I still have my list somewhere. As for the special video, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that. That's because that one requires more effort. I want to leave that as a surprise. But I swear, I think there's a William Byron stop motion I'm doing, or stop motion Bad Seasons video. I think someone suggested Mistcraft Season 1. I just haven't gotten to it. That you said you were making. Yeah, so.
Guys who are not in playoffs, so.
Oh, McDowell 13th. Okay, so Johnson and McDowell doing good, even though they missed it. Bubba Wallace got up to 16th. So if only Bubba just did a bit better before the regular season ended, he probably could have still been in the playoffs. I don't know. It is what it is. Ryan Newman 21st. Jeff Gordon down to 23rd. Oh, man, the bad luck continues for Jeff. Poor Brad Keselowski 27. What was I doing with Brad? Wait a minute. Was Brad doing this bad this whole time? Oh, no. Stenhouse. I like how the standings flip-flop a lot depending on what happens in a given race. That tells you how close the points are all season long. Because how did Keselowski and Stenhouse get from 27th to 29th? And bear in mind, Stenhouse has raced. Bear in mind that Stenhouse has been in every single race. Parker Rimmel's only been in like 5. Parker's been in like 4 less races and has like 9 more points than Stenhouse. Let that set in.
Yeah, Suarez got up.
The what? These points are funny to me. At least Kansas is not dead last, though, so at least there's that. Aston Rimmel's inconsistent.
Too shocking.
Okay, we're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, I forgot I did this at the end. I don't think I've been showing this at all throughout this live stream, but it showed the next 3 races on the schedule. I don't do that anymore for some reason. I should probably go back to doing that, but like, I'd show the next 3 races on the schedule. So yeah, the Charlotte Dirt Course. So if you watch Tasca Super Series season 1, this is where I was. This was my inspiration. This right here. I thought, because I think for Tasca Super Series season 1, I did briefly look back at this, but I didn't take a proper look back. So I kind of just looked at a couple of the later races, and that was it. I know the stream's been long. I am so sorry. I'll try to speed it up here. I'll try to speed it up here because the finale and what happens after is the important topic. The really important bit at the end here. So I'll try to keep this playing. I won't pause too much. Is it heat? Wait, are they heat? I think I started the heats without me doing a starting grid. This is Heat 1. So I think when you miss the heat, it's not. So I guess if you are eliminated from the heat, you're not really. Oh, look at that. Okay, I had another car. So see that red one, that Hot Wheels car there, Circle Tracker, which is Hot Wheels' own off-brand NASCAR stock car. And well, at that point, that red 75 car, actually, that will play in a second. I love Heat/Dual Race. Yeah. I love I did that for Tasco Super Series race. Though the heats and all that tend to be a bit of a hassle for me, even back then, which is why I only save it for like a dirt thing or whatever. So that red car, that red 75 car down there, it has a lot of significance in a minute.
There's no use. Same for Michael McDowell, although Aston Rimmer.
I'll save it for the end though. I actually don't know what the cutoff is for these heats. Oh, that's the cutoff. Those 4, oh my gosh, those 4 missed the main field. I could not give Kenseth a break. Just when it seemed like I was. This has to be oh my gosh, this has to be a, you know what? Okay, I know he said I'm putting all my resources into like that special video I'm doing, before that comes out, I'm gonna quickly do this. I don't know when. At some point this week, that's a promise. Before I forget, I gotta do Establishment Bad Seasons Matt Kenseth on my own series. Though when I do that, please no one tell Eric Estep about it, because this is rough. Oh hey Corgi, what's up? You were right at the end of the stream. I've just been watching all of season 1. Oh, and Jeff Gordon. Oh yeah, for sure. But poor Matt Kenseth got a lot. Well, then again, at least Matt Kenseth won a win straight after his injury. So it might be a toss-up. It might be like that one time where I did 2 guys in one Stop Motion Bad Seasons video, because the guy who suggested it suggested 2 Hendrick guys in like the same season, I think. I might do that, either that, or I'll just do it as 2 separate videos for the sake of, I don't know, content. Extra content. So all these guys crash, and that means they're missing the main heat. They just missed the main heat. I like how I have music playing over the heat itself. So they are the DNFs. They miss out on the main field. Guess what? Chicken. No, I'm not. Oh, jeez, I'm not saying that out loud. Oh, okay. So there you go. Heats are over. I don't even have an LCQ. That's it. Jeez. So he just could not mess up in a heat race. Otherwise, it's bye-bye. Oh, at this point, I learned the crop thing. Oh no, that's the Chris Buescher 17. But I still wanted Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to finish out the season. Which, to be fair, I think Stenhouse still ran this paint scheme anyway. So, it doesn't look too out the ordinary to just have Stenhouse drive it. Just, yeah, that fits. I love how once they started using the Busch car for Kevin Harvick, that's all you see from. I stopped using the Jimmy John's car. And I love that Jimmy John's car, but I guess I just love Busch more. Well, that and it's the Mustang body, and I just wanted to shove it as much as possible. Because I am a huge Mustang fanboy. As you could tell from all the cars I have from certain leagues and whatnot. It could have still been Stenhouse. He left Roush after 2019. Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Yeah, there you go. And Parker Rimmel. Wow, I really had James Rimmel's. I just realized I haven't mentioned James Rimmel much anymore. But James is. Why is it so delayed? Okay. Yeah, it's so delayed. I don't know why. Where's Parker? Yeah, Parker. James Rimmel's brother Parker is still in that 21 car to fill out the. Because I think this is because I just did not want Matt DiBenedetto to start mid-season. So I just put a fantasy driver in there that just didn't have a ride. Because other than James Rimmel, myself, and my makeshift teammate from Switzerland, all the other fantasy drivers basically just take whatever rides they could get. As you can tell. Here we go. I love this set. I think, by the way, if you haven't watched Task... Oh my gosh, Aston Rimmel already causing problems. Dude... Aston Rimmel making, I think this is his second start, I could be wrong. But Aston, like, washed up the track and started that. Oh, no. I love what I did in the background. I love how I had a bunch of stuff in the background to show that there are people there. Like, I could still do this. Again, I could still do this. Yeah, in a nutshell, pretty much. He had one decent race in his brother, in his, him and his brother's home track. And I was filling in for one of the playoff drivers, which it wasn't the playoffs at the time, but I just mentioned that. The 6th car there. He was filling in for the number 6 car, which was decent. Oh, another big pileup. Which I feel like if Cup drivers, if they just ran some random dirt track and not Bristol dirt, I feel like this would have happened. I don't know. I feel like this would have happened. Though I could be wrong. Oh my gosh. And that's playoff implications. Hamlin, Harvick. Kyle Busch is on the playoff split still. That Kyle Busch championship car, by the way, has a confetti and everything. Oh man. Yeah, I know. I remember for sure my parents got me that one. Because I try not to get, like, I don't get playoff cars, like, on my own free will. Any playoff cars you see any cars with playoff banners you see here, is something my parents got. Like that Jeff Gordon car, I think they just got it because, you know, Jeff Gordon, and everyone knows Jeff Gordon. Because my parents don't really follow NASCAR, but they know a few driver names. Because I just babble, because I tend to blabber it a lot. And oh my gosh, Keselowski cleared himself. Only 3 cars this time somehow. Race is almost over. That was a swift green right checker. Oh, Jimmy McMurray! Can he win the race? Bubba Wallace right there. Bubba couldn't make a stick on the inside. I think this track was, oh by the way, this dirt track I think was supposed to have a whole lot of banking, but I just gave up on it. I think they're supposed to have, I think that's why Bubba just sucked in the corner there. Because otherwise, the inside lane shouldn't have been so difficult.
What is his final starts in this series? Here is the result. Jimmy McMurray won.
Not finding a wall is pretty unrealistic, yeah. What is this song? I don't know this one. That might be 12 Stones again. I don't remember this, though. And I don't know why it's so loud. Same. My talk about NASCAR to my dad all the time. Yeah. That's how my mother knows how... that's how my mom knows a lot of monster truck names, too. Like, when I went to Monster Spectacular, she's like, what was it? She was, I don't know, she said how it was Monster Jam and whatnot. But... to her disappointment, I had to tell her none of the Monster Jam trucks were in that Monster Truck show we went to. Which Monster Jam names did used to run in independent Monster Truck shows, but the company that currently owns it stopped allowing them to do that. So now, like, ever since, like, 2012, the Monster Jam trucks only run Monster Jam events. Okay, AJ's 20... oh, wait. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I cropped out badly. So 29 and 30 is missing. No, actually, no, they're here. Well, it's still sloppily cropped out. 35 cars. I put a lot of people... I love those mid-crash screenshots I got. Okay, so I thought the points were messed up here. They're not. Look at that. So they're... okay. Denny Hamlin's their points leader. With 2 more races to go, 7 points behind is James Rimmel, the best running fantasy driver all season. Jamie McMurray hadn't. Oh man, props to Jamie McMurray, man. How is he winning all these races, man? He won 2. In such a short time span. The 9 better be. MTJ in 4th. Look at that. Kyle Larson's been a slump. Oh, okay. I see what went wrong. It's not showing the 9th. It's not showing 9th and 10th. This is what I told you. Look, some of the cropping out was garbage. So 9th and 10th is missing. Just to know that Paul Menard is, at this point, I think he's mathematically eliminated. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know who's 9th though. I don't know who's 9th. I'll have to remember. The 12 Stones music is louder in this for whatever reason. 11th and 20th is missing, so this is what I was talking about. Bubba went up to 14th at least. And that Japanese girl is doing so good in every race that she's up to 17th. She's whipping all the full-time guys who've been struggling. Jeff Gordon down to 27. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's official. Matt Kenneth and Jeff Gordon, I don't know if I'll do it together or separate videos, but it's happening. I'm confirming it right now. I think the 4 is in 9th. Oh, shoot, you're right, yeah. How is he still 9th? Another... oh, boy. I don't know how that happened. Aston Rimmel's still dead last in points, but he's only made like 2 starts, so that's a given. Second to last race, we're back in Battle Creek, or basically just, it's just a 1-for-1 of, it's basically just Phoenix. For anyone who's just coming in late, not knowing what Battle Creek is.
Second to last race of the season.
Oh, it's a car from Fast and Furious Spy Racers. That Netflix Fast and Furious show.
The first season of the Trackster series.
So full field, I'm going to skip along though, because we just got to get to points. Oh, the Jimmy John's car made a comeback. So I did still care about Jimmy John's at this point. Matt Kenseth, James Rimmel. Man, these dudes need to step up. And that finale. I'm gonna skip along. No, unless I show the point standings. Okay, here's a better look at that Aston Rimmel car that he's running for the rest of the season. That Hot Wheels car. That comes into play at the very end. Probably not in the way you expect.
63 points behind the current points leader, so you'll need a good outing today.
And I might show pictures on Discord of what plans I had.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick early lead, and my goodness, and oh my goodness, what a big accident!
That crash happened in 2 seconds. What the what? Oh, McMurray involved. No, he didn't need that. Oh, Larson didn't need it either. Going to go backwards. But, dude, they did not. Oh, man. Dude, the Ganassi cars did not need that. Are they catching the leader? Oh, my gosh. What the? Yo, Kyle Busch saved it. Oh, is there? Oh, there's a crash in the back as Kyle Busch saved it. Okay, I was like, why is there 3 other guys there? A caution came out. Why? What the? Why does it look fuzzy from afar? I swear that's not a problem with current stop motion. I know for sure. I don't know what the issue is here. Because it's not like I could change the quality of the frames either. So it's just the app not being as good back then, because I think it got updated over time. And the 20, oh my gosh, someone got lapped. Oh, that was the final lap too. James Rimmel messed himself up on a dude. What's with James Rimmel driving too hard? By the way, a 3-car turn on the inside lane, because Parker is in the 21, James in the 9, and then Aston's in the 75. James just drove it too hard in the Allmendinger. Dude, James does not need this going into the season finale. He choked the finish. And Parker Rimmel gets a win. Yeah, dude, he did not. Hamlin collected 2. All the contenders are. Oh my gosh, what was I doing? Dude, all the contenders having a bad day. And the camera missed it, by the way. So it's just an off-screen crash. So Denny Hamlin piling into James Rimmel is lost media. What the what?
What a win. Congrats. Here's the results.
So Parker, okay, so Aston Rimmel was runner-up because they started lapping cars and I was confused on who was what.
It looks like MTJ is the only...
MTJ third. Oh my gosh, that helped him big time in points. Dale Jr. 17th. Derek Cope 15th. Surgon 19th. That does not help Robbie. Paul Menard in 20th, which I think after the dirt race he's already mathematically out anyway. That did not do him any favors. Suarez 11th. So okay, JJ Lee was lapped on the green. Denny Hamlin DNF at the end, dude. James did not. These dudes did not need that. Okay, terrible crop job again, but I could tell that's Kyle Larson dead last. So at least I know who that is there. Point standings.
Oh my, that's a big margin.
Point standings. This is crucial.
That's crazy.
This might go till 1 in the morning. Good lord, at least it's Friday night. But yeah, this is This last race is the most important one. I'll wait till we get to that bit. We've seen the point standings right quick. So Truex going into the finale. Everyone else is pretty. Hamlin is 11. No, 11. I think 13 points back. Look at that. There's quite a points difference between them. Everyone else is like 20 or so points behind, but they're still mathematically in it as long as Truex has a bad day. And 10th, yeah, it's Paul Menard. By the way, I think that's 341 points for Paul Menard. So he's just way. So Paul Menard had a complete collapse in the playoffs. And I think Larson's mathematically out of it too. So that this race did him in as well. So basically, mathematically, it's still 8-card. So mathematically, it's still an 8-card championship battle. Which I do remember this part. I just don't remember how they got there. That's why a lot of stuff baffles me. I just don't remember how we got to that point. Blaney up to 16th. Look at that. Parker Rimmel up to 20th now. The points are crazy with these part-time guys. Sari Kamaya's had a good day every time. Now she's 14th. Jeff Gordon 24th. Danica's 30th. By the way, be on the lookout for Danica Patrick in the finale. This gets great. I remember the finale specifically. There was a lot of stuff throughout the season I forgot, but the finale is unforgettable.
Yeah, so 13 points behind.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I do the proper math here. That way you know for the finale. For those who just couldn't do the subtraction. There you go. So mathematically, everyone except for Larson and Nard are still mathematically in it. Especially since only the top 30, because I only made enough points. For 30 cars. So now that there's like 34 or so cars running, it means that there's room for trucks to have a bad day, and these guys could capitalize on that in the finale. So Menard is 70 points back. Dude, that sucks. Dude, at least Menard is in the playoffs, because I don't think because Paul Menard, even though he got one win in the Cup Series, he never got to be in the playoffs, because at the time, wins didn't lock you in. Paul Menard just, got a win in what was essentially his home track, Hip, hip, hooray. Okay. Now, I'm going to let this one play out. I thought this one was longer. I'm not going to skip anything here. I know we've been going on forever, but we got to just keep on going. Yes, guys, we are back in Toronto 1 mile. I think I made the track slightly shorter from the last time out. And by the way, the upload dates are inconsistent because I think there was one point where I spent 2 months off from doing it. I think I spent 2 months off from doing it at some point. That's why I basically took all year to do 12 races. Look at that. So yeah, I changed up the setup a bit, but look what's going on. You see that in the background? Yeah, I sketched out the drivers. I sketched out all 8 championship contenders for this one. Oh, and I put the Rimmel brothers, I put a little number card for Rimmel brothers on the walls again, because it's the Rimmel brothers home track. This is great. So bear in mind, there's still 8 guys mathematically in it. As for James Rimmel and myself, which by the way, yes, that is me. Well, actually, I had less hair back then. I had less hair in 2020, but I still added a little thing at the end. But look at that. So look at that. This is how I show the points. That's Martin Truex Jr. My best Martin Truex Jr. By the way, I couldn't really tell the eye color that well. I tried my best. I don't think Denny actually has the green eyes. And that's James Rimmel, which I didn't really have a picture of what he would have looked like in my head. I kind of just did it on a whim, which looks better than I remember. Which, by the way, this is the inspiration. If you see that Tasco Super Series sign-up video, the very first one I did show a clip of this finale, as a reference to what I was talking about. So there you go. This, I just thought back to this. Dale, okay, I know Dale Jr. is old, but he looks 60 here or something. He looks 50 and depressed. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Robbie Sergon as well. He's custom. That's a pretty cool look. I did Kevin Harvick dirty. He looks 60. I think I gotta mention this. I sketched out Scott Melton. It was for one of the... I think I mentioned this earlier. I'm gonna show you guys the OG, and that's gonna be a live stream too. I'm gonna show you the original Sarka concepts. See, I promise you, Taylor. Yeah, that's gonna happen soon as well. So at least I got content for August. But yeah, I'm gonna show you a live stream of the Sarka content. The original Sarka idea. and how it was gonna be like these comic. There's gonna be like these comic pages. Yeah, I'm going there. It was gonna be these comic pages of drivers saying stuff before and after the race, and then like for the race itself, I'll like make up a loading screen. I put effort into this. I even put I even have some of it on DeviantArt. I came up with like these character things, but it never really went anywhere. I only made 2. It was for Corey Heim and a custom driver. So there's I'll save that for that live stream because there's a lot to talk about. Because I think there was like 2 different iterations. It's just that the one with the hand drawn the one that has the current template but hand drawn designs had more effort put, sort of. I don't know. It's a long, complicated history of Sarka that I gotta just dive into. So there you go, Tay. Yeah, I did not do Kevin Harvick justice. And yes, by the way, this is me. Even if you check out I have my Instagram linked to the channel, by the way. There are only a few people have checked out. I know Nick Simone checks it out. He's one of the Tasker drivers. But yeah, that was me back in 2020. I grew it. I don't know. At this point, I think in 2021 I started to grow out my hair. But yeah, that was my hair in 2020 for the most part. And Jamie Kamuri, I did him dirty with that chin. Jeez, man. Here we go. And because it's the Rimmel Brothers literal home track, of course they're on pole. Of course they're on the front row. Parker Rimmel's on the front row. Actually, that front row is basically the same as race 6 when they were here. Except this time Parker's in the 21 car. Bro looks like a guy who just got put in a locker. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that's messed up. Paul Menard. This poor guy's season. Oh, man. I don't know why he did Paul dirty. He had, like, no good races in these playoffs. I mean, it wasn't really going well for him as the regular season was ending, which explains why his points difference to begin with, but still. Kenseth and Gordon, still a bad day. Oh my gosh. I am drained, by the way. I haven't drank water. My goodness. I should have taken some way. I had to go do something right quick. Okay, now I'm drinking water. There you go. Oh my gosh. Aston Rimmel with a bad qualifying run. You think he'd be up there with his brothers, which I don't know what team he drives for. I don't know. I think I listed it, but the notes are long gone. It's been 5 years. Suarez and Sorensen. Really bad seasons. Danica Patrick, don't get me started. She DQ'd one. And round on the field is good old Derek Cope. So, point standings. Do I show it one more time or do we get going? By the way, this is 20 laps just like the race 6. But this one is interesting. There you go. Night racing. I love what I did with this one. Lap 2. As they go, Jimmy Johnson shuffled around. Lap 3. This is going pretty fast, actually. 3 wide all around. And yeah, like I told you earlier, yeah, I played NASCAR 08. That's what that is there. Oh, there's that. Oh, jeez, there's a crash back there. Is that Larson again? Bubba Wallace involved. Danica Patrick just arca braked into Bubba Wallace. Like she had her own separate crash to everyone else, and then just all you see is her reversing into camera angle. Kyle Larson shifted up. Oh my gosh, he shifted up. They're 4 wide, but that's not even a crash. He just stacked up back there. Oh, Austin Dillon crashed too. Yeah, who knows what happened to Danica? She's just backwards. She's already backwards sliding into Austin Dillon. Poor Austin. Austin might need a hospital. And yeah, Kyle Larson was already mathematically out of contention, but to have him crash again, oh, we're back racing. And notice something here, we restart on like lap 7 or something. Yep, we restart on lap 7. Watch how this rest of this race goes. Derek Cope gets lapped. The 51 gets lapped. I wish I had a ticker up there so you knew who the top 3 was. I kept track at the time. Jeff Gordon's leading right now. Jeff Gordon's your leader. Oh, snap. I went around for a bit, but I save it. Oh, I nudged McMurray in the pit road. He goes back up. Lap 11. And he goes back up into me. Dude, what is this Roblox playback? Danica Patrick's back on track. Multiple laps down with heavy damage. Who let her back out there? I think I put tape on. Oh boy, James Rimmel's there in contention. All the contenders are there. Lap 13. Dude, this is getting intense. They're all there. Dale Jr. on the inside. I think, is McDowell the leader right now? Yeah, McDowell's the leader. Can Newman get by him? Dale Jr. can win the title. But then again, Martin Truex Jr. is still having a good day, so as it stands now, he's their champion. That's if he can keep it clean. This is crazy, yeah. All the contenders are there, but Truex is still doing good, so it doesn't really matter to the rest of them. Oh, I'm in the lead. Let's go. I'm in the lead. 34, I think, just got passed up. Truex, oh, this gets crazy. 4 to go. Harvick's your leader. Oh, no, he got up into me. We saved it, though. We keep going. Johnson took the lead. Is Stewart? Oh, my. Oh, Stewart. He messed up. James River. Oh, Kurt Busch in the wall. We're still green. Why are we still green? No. Truex smacked. Oh, my gosh, in the pit wall. That's it. James Rose smacked the wall. Where is it? Me and McMurray. Dale Jr. Danica Patrick in the way again. Oh, that's the final lap. Hamlin. Oh. Wait. 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 Wait a minute. Wait. What the heck is wrong with me? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna see. We're gonna dial back to the last 5 laps. I'm gonna explain this right quick. I'll give context. So what happened? Because the thing is, at this point, 20 laps was still like a slog to go through. Like when I did the first Toronto 1 mile race, that took multiple days. And I kind of had to rush it at the end. Same thing with this one, except the thing is, this one took about 2 weeks to do, because to keep the night aesthetic going, I kind of just had to do it at night. And it's like I was still busy kind of doing other stuff. And well, thing is, bear in mind, after that first caution, I kept it green from lap 7 all the way to the end. And that's why this took forever. And I think I didn't want to do any more cautions. I didn't want to re-rack them anymore. So, but I still wanted a bunch of crazy drama. So for whatever reason, a bunch of crashes are happening, and the officials just don't give a rip. We're gonna look back at this. I'm not sure if I cover it all at the end. Actually, let me see what I did with McMurray at like lap 10. No, not in there. Where is it? At some point. Yeah, it's here. Okay. So McMurray, yeah, look at this. So McMurray, okay, I see what I did. McMurray got into me going into turn 1. I save it, but as McMurray gets by me, he slightly went down too, but I basically straight up hook him onto that tiny pit road that I never used. I just hook him on a pit road. He slides in the pit road. This is like lap 9. But he saves it. But he basically gained no position because he slid, stopped for a brief second, gathered back up, and then he's right there with me as we did another lap. And then he gets me again. He pushed me up into Denny Hamlin. My teammate gets me from behind. And then, okay, nothing happened. Danica came back at some point. Look at her. She's right there. In turn 4. Did I not see her come back? Oh, no, there she is on the bottom. When did she come out? Yeah, she's right there. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, she's right. So she came back out, and I didn't even notice it. Yeah, she has heavy damage. I think I put tape on there. I put more effort into damage on this one. So it was lap 10. Okay, now we're going to skip to 15. This is where things go to hell. There was so many lead changes, by the way. So I think I'm in the lead at this point. I go by Danica. She keeps getting lapped because she's way off pace. Everyone had to dance around her, even on the final lap. And then there's Harvick in third. Okay, I hold my line. Harvick's moving, though. Harvick's hauling.
My goodness.
And so is Truex, which is not good for everyone else. Because like I said, Truex has like 20 points on everyone else.
Lap 17. Oh.
Tony Stewart, I think, is about to get lapped, though. Yeah, Tony Stewart's a lap... Wait.
Now,
Yeah, Stewart's a lap car. I don't know why I thought he was in the lead.
Patrick, the lap car's still hanging in there.
Yeah, there's guys getting lapped on the outside, like a freight train, yeah.
Lap 17. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wait, was that Harvick's fault? What happened to me?
No. Lap 17. Oh my. The car just gets forced up in the.
Oh no.
No. Lap 17. Oh my.
No, we kind of just got into each other in turn one. And it went 4 wide for a second. We save it. Johnson gets the lead for a split second.
Oh my goodness.
What happened to Jimmy? He just ran. Jimmy just had no go on the front straightaway. No, he didn't hit the wall.
Jimmy Johnson takes the lead. Oh my.
Oh, I see what. Okay, I guess they did make a bit of contact. So Johnson cleared himself out of 4. James Rimmel blitz buys him. I'm just going play by play. Kurt Busch. I think Kurt Busch is a lap car, by the way. Let me see. What happened to.
Yeah, I think that's McDonald.
Yeah, Kurt's a lap car. Kurt's a lap car. They didn't. So, I guess because he was a lap car, they didn't care?
Oh my.
James Rimmel gets a huge run with 3 to go.
Jimmy Johnson takes the lead.
I gotta see this again.
Oh my.
Huge run with 3 to go.
Gets forced up there. And there goes Kurt
I
Busch.
think Kurt just blows a tire because no one touched him.
Johnson gets forced up there.
He blows. He just- Johnson saves it. Or Johnson got a bit of it, but he's still going. Look at that. James versus Harvick. Jimmy. Wait, what? What happened to Truex? Oh, I see. Okay, I see what happened. So, Rimmel, okay, he's there. Harvick, I think, slightly moved him out of the way. So, James slides up into the wall as Harvick and McMurray clear him. But James... my nose. Gosh darn it. James bounces off the wall into Truex as they're coming right out of the corner. And Dale Jr. was on MTJ's inside as well. So it's just an accordion effect where Truex got the worst of it and they didn't call a caution. And James got James is because I think James at that point got heavy damage from all that contact, so the car gave up on him in turn 1. Yeah, it just blows up on him going to turn 1. It's over. Kurt Busch was sitting there in turn 2 the whole time. He starts to move to try and gather back up in the field, which is going to be hard because everyone's just all over the track at this point. Guys are getting lapped left and right. Danica's there again for the final lap. No speed at the end. Dale has to go around her. Who took her out? The 6 of Robbie Sergon took out the Denny. And bear in mind, I did not mention the 6 of Robbie Sergon at all race. This dude was really trying to win the race. I swear. I think the mindset was that since everyone saw that Truex wrecked out, and there's been like few DNFs in this race, they're like, okay, we need to haul now. Now that he's out of the equation, we gotta get moving. So basically, whatever championship at this point, whichever contender could win the race would pretty much be champion. Sort of. It depends on where they are. Because it's not exact, you know? So James just has heavy damage because of what happened to MTJ. So it's just all this big chain of events where they just didn't throw a yellow. Even at the end. Jeez! See, that's a safety problem. Dude, even though it's the season finale, James has to be hurt. He's already sitting there with heavy damage. Robbie just sent Denny into Danica. Danica's like 5 laps down, by the way, at this point. Dude, my beef with Jamie McMurray cost me. Because we went back and forth. I knew what I was doing. I didn't want... Because I remember the guy who did ACS, he regretted having himself be a Season 4 champion. And, like, I didn't want to put myself as champion. I just wanted myself to be good enough. Heck, at the start, I didn't think my driver was that good anyway. But hey, I just wanted to make myself choke at the end. So that was that finish. this has to go down as one of my favorite stop motion races of all time. Even though like this is back in 2020, this tops anything I've done, honestly.
Complete chaos. I'm gonna have to look through it slowly.
Cause you know the Tasca Super Series finale was fun. It didn't have this crazy dramatic. I don't know if you guys would like it actually. Because it's like your drivers, and then for me to not call yellow, and just have everything just go hog wild like that, I don't know. It'd have to be like a plate race. Wait, what happened to Kurt? So Kurt did get it back going. Oh, Kurt got out of the way. Okay, I was like, what is Kurt doing there? So he got out of the way before he could cause any trouble. Josh, I think, did I get into Harvick in turn 3? I squeezed it into turn 3. Dale Jr. got it too. Look at this. I squeezed into turn 3. It doesn't work. I lose. Murray got me again. Oh my gosh. This race is insane. What was I doing? I probably would have showed. I think I would have showed replays anyway. That was insane. Look at this. Yeah, it was Robbie Sergon. Okay, even I say on the commentary, I wipe him out. I squeeze it because I'm trying to find a room, but at the same time I back out of the 3. So as I back out 3 wide, McMurray's still there, wiping me out. Then I slide up into him, smash into the wall. Kevin Harvick gets right by Dale Jr., which I think they were tied. Which, by the way, I think Dale Jr. and Kevin Harvick were tied. Those two were tied for whatever position going into this finale. So I think Kevin Harvick is a champion. I could be wrong.
Some review here. Yeah, they're currently tied. 414 points apiece.
Wait, are they tied? No, wait, they're tied. Are they tied 2011 style? So after all this, it's a tie. Dude, oh my gosh, there's no way. Okay, I declare Kevin Harvick man, if there were Okay, like I said, only like 2-3 people were watching back then, but if there were more people watching, there'd probably be commentating on that finish. Because Dale Jr. I don't know. Dale Jr. jokes, I don't know. I forgot I scratched the splitter of that Kevin Harvick car trying to get the stand off of it. And look at that, the Stuart Haas guy is celebrating with him. Kurt Busch got his car back out there. There's a truck over there. Look at that. The truck in the corner. So all the Stuart Haas cars are there, even Danica Patrick. The truck has Danica Patrick there. And they're still kind of there. So they're all 4 Stuart Haas cars celebrating with the champion, Kevin Harvick. Oh my gosh, this finale is awesome. I have to make a video on this. Because I know, more people will probably watch, I know plenty of people have gone in and out on this live stream, but I know, more people have watched the Stop Motion Bad Seasons video. They'll probably, and if they watch that, they'll probably watch me cover my own stuff. Oh my gosh. I wonder if that Slapshoes video talking about the 1992 finale was out. Maybe I saw that and I'm like, you know what? I need to go crazier. I need to up the stakes. I need to up the stakes on that. I actually don't know what my 18-year-old mindset was here. But dude, the fact that it's one thing for everything to happen on a final lap and they don't call anything, but stuff was happening with 3 to go and they just let it go hog wild anyway because because lap car. This is insane. Jeff Gordon got 11th, by the way. He led a lap at some point. By the way, oh my gosh, only 12 cars on the lead lap, by the way. So they were lapping a lot of cars. Right, so Robbie wasn't even in championship contention. He got lapped under green. Because this was going so fast, I actually didn't notice all the lap cars. Because I didn't put a ticker up or something. Keeping track of the guys who were in front. No wonder it took so long for me to do this. Because I'd have to have kept track of whoever's in the lead for 2 weeks. Or however long this took to do those last 13 straight laps, green flag laps. I think this is the only time I've done this, by the way. I haven't done this since. Because like I said, it is a slog to go through. And it is a slog to just keep notes of everyone lap by lap. I thought of doing it with Bristol in the Tasca Super Series, but I shortened it for time because I didn't want to take forever with the Bristol race, so I cut it. So I made the excuse of, just range, the threat of range, shortening the race to 20 laps or whatever, because that race is going to be 30. So if you're still there today, but oh my gosh, that was, oh man, I knew what was coming, but it is like I knew what was coming because I remember this race more than any other race from this season. But this is the funniest. This has to be the funniest race I've ever looked back on. And we had to look at the other stuff, the incomplete stop motions I worked on. This has to be funnier than all of them. Oh my gosh, I'm mad at myself. I'm really mad at myself. Paul Menard, by the way, 13th, so at least I didn't crash out. By the way, because there were so little DNFs, I think there was only 4 DNFs from. Okay, I just realized there were only 4 DNFs from that initial caution. So those are the guys from the initial DNF. So Truex getting wrecked out when he did, because Kurt Busch went around before Truex was wrecked, but Kurt Busch got it back going. Truex got wrecked out, and like I said, only 30 cars get the points. Only 30 cars get the points. So that means Truex got 0 points from this. So look at that. Larson, dude, look at the final point standings. So yeah, look at that, guys. Oh man, should I screenshot that? I'm gonna screenshot. Oh boy, I need to screenshot. This is, oh my gosh, that is amazing. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know how many stuck around. I wouldn't blame you at this point. It's 1 a.m. But I might as well get this out of the way now. And I'll probably make a separate video for when I cover the season finale. I'll probably keep it a separate video for when I cover the season finale. So even if no one's watched what I'm saying right now, I'm just going to get this out of the way. For anyone who wants to check out the live stream afterwards, I'm going to say this. So, and I'll keep it short since, like, we're pretty much... Oh my gosh, everyone's tired at this point. So, what happened? This series, man, this series had a whole lot of ambitions. This series had a lot of ambitions. So as to what was going on, what went down. And I'm not going to spoil how many seasons I was going to do, but there was going to be a season 2. And as you could tell, I had those 2020 cars, which, kept things more up to date. This would have been the last season for Jeff Gordon. This would have, and because you saw that, this would have been the last season for Tony Stewart as well, because I had that Clint Boyer 2020 car. So it would have been the last season. So even though I had a lot of these legends mixed in with some young guys and fantasy drivers, this would have been the last season for a lot of the veterans that you see here. So that's basically that was going to be a lot happen. There was going to be the last for a lot of these guys. Kyle Larson probably would have still been around, even though he never came back to Chip Ganassi. I don't know if I would have used Kasey Kahne again. I probably would have, because I still like to pad out the field. I just know that a lot of the guys that were first year retired, I was trying to I wanted to use at least for this. Because remember, at this point, I didn't even have William Byron. I didn't have Chase Elliott. And I didn't have Clint Boyer in the Haas car. And I didn't have Chris Buescher. So I didn't have any of the current cars at the time. So it made sense to just have Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, everything. But for Season 2, I was going to switch over to the other guys. Either that or my plan was for Tony Stewart to do one more season. I don't remember. I just know that, well, even then, by the time I was planning to use Boyer for Season 2, Boyer retired at the end of 2020. So this still would have been outdated. But yeah, either way, I had a lot of plans and ambitions, and unfortunately, they fell through. They fell through. But it is what it is. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I know pretty much everyone's tuned out at this point. I might as well mention this for anyone watching who cares to watch this in like as background noise. I might as well say this. I'm gonna cover a few things. So Matt Kenseth and Jeff Gordon have an absolute garbage seasons. I know Tony Stewart's season wasn't the best either, but looking at the point standing, he's 28th here, but looking at the point standings race by race, Stewart didn't really have a really bad season. But then again, Tony Stewart at the time was having a rough time anyway, so I don't know. And, well, oh boy, McMurray and Josh Lee. Oh my. Denny Hamlin 5th, so I think pretty much only 4 contenders actually finished this race. And Robbie Sergon finished a lap down. That's the only reason he's ahead of everyone else. It did not end well for James Rimm on his home track. Actually, no. I'll cover. As for the other things that happened for this, I'll cover in another video, like I said before. So now you got your content for August, because there's some uncertainty, but I'm gonna try some more edited out content, and there you go. So I know you stuck around, or a lot of guys didn't. They tapped out at this point, but it is what it is. Still probably just watch after. But yeah, and bear in mind, no one was watching this season, because this wasn't what brought my channel up in terms of subscribers and all of that. I only had about 100 at the time I did this, I think, or even less. I don't remember. But yeah, like this was, like, my gosh, looking back, I really don't like that. I hate that I was so lazy about this. I don't know. But yeah, this was a good time. This went longer than expected. So that was it. That was the whole season in one go. And hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm gonna, if you guys missed the live stream, don't worry. I'll cover this I'll cover certain bits of this. Like I said, I'll cover extensively some other time. So there you go. Other than that, oh man, that's right, folks. That is gonna be it for this one. I know you guys enjoyed it. So see ya.